Tesoro told him, well, I'll tell Steve that because he went to Tesoro and said, well, what do you think of me? Oh, I'll tell Steve I don't mind if you're the JV coach. Well, so then all these people are telling him, but doing the opposite. None of it.
And I am.
Warning, the following broadcast contains strong opinions, playful antics, and controversial topics causing off-the-rails fun. Chances for being offended are higher than average for sensitive people. Viewer discretion is not advised. Live a little and have some fun.
It's not supposed to be playing out there.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Coach's Box Call podcast. I'm Chris Miller and I'm joined by, well, the usual suspects here. Let's put on, we got hang on, Kevin, I take it back. Let's give the credit first off to where credit's due. To the boss,
right?
Mandy McVeigh,
yes,
who found our, she's got to definitely start getting some credit, show credit here, but found us a tripod to use, and so we don't have like this thing way up on the mantle over here. We had that like everybody view before, but we have a tripod here and we can see us all. I know that's unfortunate if you really just want to listen to the show and not watch. Kevin, let's little posture here. Yeah. But as you can see, the four of us here, minus...
We're the Ghostbusters. Suck it in, fellas.
I'm trying to look taller.
I mean, you weren't going to give them you shouldn't have showed us all yet and gave them one guess.
Oh, now wait. Come on now.
Listen, I'm really wondering, what does Mandy need something from you, Zach? 2 weeks in a row, she's letting us into your house.
I agree.
She's buttering you up for something.
Probably some
There's
more
a
plants,
big ask.
right?
There's a big ask coming somewhere.
More plants or something. Who knows?
More plants. Listen, hey, the last couple times I've been here, she's out doing all the yard work, and you're in here with us.
Well, I'm just not. Hey, you think I'm going to let you in here by yourself, just running around?
Why not? What is the worst that could happen?
I don't know. Yeah,
that's a loaded question right there. But anyway, hey, thanks everybody for tuning in. We're happy to be back, and it's always nice when we do a live show. You know, I just enjoy it, so figured it's. And we had a little audio issue, so if you were trying to listen at the beginning, there was probably no sound playing at the first part, and here I am, trying to jam a cable somewhere so it'll work. In the socket.
So go ahead, Jarvis.
Hey, look, you don't have to act like you're 12, okay? Be 13.
Okay.
Be 13. It's okay. Grow up a little bit. But anyway, no, hey, again, live shows are great.
Yeah.
Speaking of live shows, Zach, you want to take us into our first topic? Was there a big-time show this week?
There was a couple live events this week. We'll talk about, I guess, the one that everybody wants to talk about first, which is about that
Argentina, England?
What?
Is that what you were talking about? No.
We gave that pastime enough talk last week. We're done.
We met that quota.
Yeah.
Golly. All right, so Zach, let's get into it.
Okay, hey, All-Star, we've got All-Star break. And you all were throwing little hissy fits, and you all were worried. And it's like, you know what? Hey, we had Home Run Derby. We had All-Star game, All-Star weekend. Now they're getting, I guess, their day off, ready to recoup and ready to come back later this week. But
there was a main show. There was a big show.
There was a big show.
Yeah, you're on it, but you got what was the one? What was the actual big event? What was the best event of the MLB All-Star break?
Well, for us, it was going to be the Home Run Derby.
Absolutely.
The Home Run Derby.
That's the topic
That's
of
what I
the
said.
show.
You all were
It
whining.
ended up being
Yeah.
the highlight of
The highlight, okay? Because everything else,
Right.
but we'll get to that.
Right,
So,
right.
yes, go ahead, Zach.
I'll just say, you all were whiny babies about, Mr. Jordan Walker can't be in the Home Run Derby. Oh, it's going to mess his swing up. And I said, hey, let him go. And you know
Who
what?
said that? Not we all.
I said it.
Kevin
He said
did.
it.
Hey, but I'm
Jarvis
telling you.
said it.
But I'm telling you right now. I'm going to reserve judgment for a couple of weeks to see what his swing actually looks like.
okay.
Let's see what it does.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
he might as well be swinging that stupid
History was
trophy in a
made.
couple of weeks. That's all he's going to
History.
hit with.
He might be.
History was made, fellas.
right.
First time ever.
Yep.
First time ever in franchise history, Jordan, a St. Louis Cardinal, won the Home Run Derby.
I just hope all of our listeners, everyone that's watching, is watching Zach love this so much. So when he's batting like a $105 and is 0 for 30 when he comes back from this All-Star break, and I'm going, told you.
So negative.
I'm not being
who's
negative.
who's negative Nelly now over here?
I'm just saying I'm worried about it.
I'm
Okay, if
worried
he
about it
bats
as well.
$105,
$105.
right? Would we just say, that was just like every other year he's had? So
He's finally not every other year he's ever had.
So,
He's now a legit baseball player.
Okay.
I mean, we've established, at least you guys did,
He's an MVP candidate.
that he was an MVP candidate
Right.
and everything else.
Yeah.
And me and Kevin were of sound mind last week.
That's debatable.
And
Debatable.
we made a good
It was an astute observation.
observation that we've seen people win this thing, and then they went into the crapper for the second half of the season.
Okay, and?
Now it was still
And-
it was really cool that he did win.
And
if you were going to go and have a crappy second half of the year because you're in it, at least you won it.
Hey,
you don't
he
want to
made
get
more
he
money.
made more money winning that.
There
he made
you
$1
go.
million.
He's going to say, "I'll bet $105 because I just made myself $1 million."
And I will say
You know?
this: it was worth every bit to watch Kyle Schwarber's face during the whole time because Walker wasn't like hitting skyscrapers and just bombs,
Right.
But Schwarber's face while it was going on was just.
And the booing,
And the
booing was
and
just
the way
classic.
Walker was just like, yeah, whatever. Go ahead, boo me. I'm just gonna sit here and beat him, and I'm gonna sit here and beat him, and then I'm just gonna go.
They kept showing Walker's parents in the
I
middle of all
know,
those
so
Phillies
great.
fans, and he's just him and his wife are just celebrating the whole
That
time.
was great afterwards too, and
They brought Grandma out on the field. Oh, it was just
that was great.
So, I mean, for those who didn't watch, it was pretty awesome. First off, we'll stick with the Walker part of it. The fact that Pujols never won it, McGuire never won it when he was with the Cardinals. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's pretty special. Mm-hmm. And Matt Holliday never won it. I mean, it was awesome to have him do that, and especially overcoming everything that he has. Now for a guy who didn't even make the All-Star game on the fan vote, how many fans do you think he picked up with everything he's been through? And I know, again, we talked about this off the air as we were setting up about some of the people in the national media, podcasters or whatever from around the United States. They're not big Cardinal fans, but how many casual fans got a chance to see a kid from Atlanta, inner city kid from Atlanta do what he did? It's pretty awesome. Really is.
Well, Barry Bonds, he knew who he was. They were talking about how on some of the different St. Louis podcasts and stuff that I watched, because I didn't watch the Home Run Derby. I didn't realize it was on Netflix. So I was like, where the heck is this at? I had a late.
If you look at ESPN, it tells you every time you click on some event where it's at. Or Google.
I was working.
Tell the kids.
I had to work
more than one job, Chris, and so I didn't get a chance.
You act like I don't work another job.
I didn't say that, but I'm saying I worked a bunch that day, and by the time I got home, it was over. And I could have caught the end of it. I didn't realize it was on Netflix, and by the time I did, it was over. And so, anyway, they were talking about how Barry Bonds knew who he was and knew he was a good player and everything, but the home run derby really just brought him to light to Barry Bonds and the rest of, the national media. I mean, because everyone kind of knew who he was, but they didn't know,
I loved the drama at the end of it as well. The new format really allowed the hitters to stay fresher, to allow Schwarber and Walker to have that drama at the end. What, he had to hit 3 straight?
6.
Thought he had hit 3 straight because he moved down to one.
We had it 3 straight
on the last swing.
Yes, but he hit 6 in a row.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
6 home runs in a row,
and they kept making. He was just nice, easy swings. He wasn't forcing anything.
With the old way with the clock, guys. And I do believe this is one of the things that there was concern about. Him doing the home run derby. I thought it was awesome because again, his whole story and how things have went for him. But even Barry Bonds said it. You used your hands. So he wasn't like he was turning and cranking with his whole body. Like all of a sudden, oblique injury, I'm out for 6 weeks. No, he just putting his hands through the ball and just using his body that way, which means you're not overexerting yourself, which is why I think he's going to be fine. I mean, that's the way he's been swinging swinging the bat this year, and how he hits the ball, and then watching that, I'm like, he's going to win this. I didn't care what Schwarber did. I go, he's going to win it. Look at it. He does not even care. He's
Right.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
I having not seen it before, I still don't know how they're going to respond to it, but it appears Chris is right. This format would allow for them to be better coming out of it. I just, until I've seen it actually happen, I'm not going to be sold that he's going to be okay.
Well, I mean, there's that. Given the history of recent events, it's definitely understandable. I mean, I'm concerned. I don't think he will.
Hey,
this could be a frozen take, in a few weeks,
Right.
where it's like, you're an idiot. Told you, Miller. Okay, great.
Okay, but then our argument's going to be, Chris. Our argument's going to be, well, they dropped 4 or 5 before they went to the All-Star break. Did they just come out cold again? Are they not refreshed and renewed and ready to go? Because they were in a
Why are you
playoff
saying
spot.
all this we? We're not talking about we. We're talking about one person.
Yeah, we're not talking about the Cardinals. We're talking about Jordan Walker.
We're talking about Walker.
Yeah. I'm talking about Walker, Zach. I don't know where are you at?
It's a team sport, is it not? You don't think if everybody else is struggling that he's going to be
It's an
struggling
individual-based
too?
team sport.
Right.
But the rest of the Cardinals can be perfectly crappy, and he can hit.
You don't think that would
Yes.
cause pressure, additional
Listen,
pressure?
if there's any pressure right now,
You might make more excuses than the kids. I don't know. I sometimes
Really?
yes. No.
listen to the essence of positivity over here. Back in coaching girls basketball, and all of a sudden this positivity is just flowing out of me. I love
Dude,
it.
we had a great,
Or wait a minute, wait.
we had a great open gym tonight.
Zach, wait.
I'm
He had to be
pumped up.
good cop last year.
That's
That
what it
changed
is. He's got all
everything.
this pent-up aggression ready to go.
brings it to you. It brings it to you. Oh man. So I'm cautiously optimistic, but I thought be honest, I love the format. I know there wasn't as many home runs hit, but
It's fine.
It made the later rounds much better.
Yeah.
So, and Jarvis mentioned it. It was on Netflix. I'm not really okay. So, first off, I don't like events like that being on a streaming. I think that should be everybody gets a chance to watch it. Put on network TV.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, but I get it. It's a money thing. Netflix bought the rights because it's a bid. It's part of the. Hey, it's capitalism.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm fine with that. Now, as a consumer, I would love to have it. Rabbit ears can pull that. Yeah, we can watch it, but we can't. So okay. But I thought the analysts, the setup, having the little couches, being all the stuff that they did was great, except one thing. During the event, I did not like the announcing. I miss Chris Berman.
Oh, sure.
I miss that kind of announcing continuously.
Back.
Yes. That part of it is just something that's like, okay. That part was kind of boring. You know,
Well,
like,
it's
When he hit the last one, the guy was kind of like the
Home
one
run.
to win it.
They didn't even hype it up.
out.
It's just
No, he was just like, I was like, gosh, you're lame, dude.
there you
fly
go.
ball
Out of the park.
Yeah.
of the park.
Yeah.
Home run.
I was like, dude,
Jordan
I
Walker.
could have done better.
Did he win?
That's
I think he
sad.
just won.
Especially if
hey.
you would have got a few beers of me, I could have done really well.
Do you really need a few beers and you to do it? Come on now. Hey, it's kind of like Jim Nance, the Masters. It's just like putting on 18. Home run. That's what it kind of felt like. It was just like, come on. I was excited. I was like, yes, there's another one. Yes. Oh, he's got one more. I mean, I'm yelling at the phone. And it's just, yeah. I was watching on my phone. You know, I had something else on TV. But I was watching. I was like, this is boring. Come on. Like, let's get excited. Nothing. Literally nothing.
I think that goes back to that it was a Cardinal, and it wasn't. We took away from the Philadelphia story,
Oh,
and we
Philadelphia
peed in their
has
Cheerios.
the whole.
How about-
we peed all over their Cheerios.
How about? I love
That was
his
so
quote.
awesome.
I love Walker's quote when, well, they ain't gonna boo a nobody. So that and then the next day at the introductions,
Oh
of the
my
also-
gosh, it was
that was
awesome.
great. He gets absolutely booed.
Yeah.
You know
He
when they
gets
do,
so booed at the
and he's just
introduction.
smiling, just like
There was a tweet at some point that said that the Jordan Walker was the only one that wasn't given the script to MLB's Philadelphia. Schwarber has to win. So
You know, it's funny because there's a lot of people going around. Like there was a still, and I didn't see it at some point. There was a graphic that said Jordan Walker, the 2026 Home Run Derby champion, that Netflix popped up on the screen before he won it. So now everybody's like, "Oh, it's rigged." You pulled a Zach. It's fixed. You can't really fix that because it's your dude you picked throwing BP to you.
yeah.
We have preset graphics. I'm sure that when you're in a situation where
Yes.
there might be a team that wins it and there's a team that loses.
How about the Super Bowl when they always give the losing T-shirts? They just ship them over, get
to
them
Africa.
Africa.
I mean, so
You know.
yeah, there's a lot
I'm
of
sure-
that-
yeah.
It's you
It's
have
not
to be
like
ready
they're-
for one or the other.
It's not like they're like, hold on, let me type this up real quick. No,
And what
it's-
happens is someone probably pushed the wrong button.
Yeah.
And put it on the screen. Like I've done that many of times. Like,
Which-
look, I just yeah, that's
just-
how it goes.
just goes like what Jason said. It's a hard job to do that.
Yeah. I don't know how to push that button,
Why I will learn.
among other things.
I mean, I can't get here in time anyway.
Okay.
I had open gym tonight. I
I
can't
didn't.
help you.
Did I say?
You mumbled. Under your breath, you mumbled.
I did.
Just like I did when you.
What about the last?
Yeah.
He said a lot of open gyms these last 6 years. Is that what he's on?
Shoot, I've been to a lot. Been to a lot of them this summer. A lot of them that I'm not going to bear the fruit from.
April, whatever.
Man, I didn't. Chris is still having them. I'm like, man, 20 days is stretched.
No, I'm not. We're out. I don't have any more. I don't know what you're talking about. You don't even have the schedule anymore.
you revamped it. That's what.
Anyway, moving on to crap that matters. But I thought everything that they did besides the announcing was great, and I did love Pujols and Bonds being able to talk about it.
Okay, was this a Netflix thing? Was this an ESPN thing? Was it because Ethan and I were actually talking about this would you think he's going to go into the Hall? And I said, I don't know. Is he trying to get maybe some brownie points with the media doing this, or is
He's
he
not
getting
getting
paid, or so like
Bonds?
Yeah, Bonds. With, doing the
He should be in the Hall. This is so. He was a Hall of Famer before he did roids.
Allegedly. See, Alex Rodriguez did it. He got caught.
He got busted.
So that's
well. You again. What is it, Chris? If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. No.
Zach, that's exactly every time we were at Grandview. That's what we told everybody. I'll give a shout out to Josh Holland, who says I never give a shout out here.
Yeah.
You know, track superstar coach at Grandview. When we used to run the football clock during the football games, and kids would get called for holding at Grandview all the time, and I'm like. This is when I first got hired up there. I'm like, golly, these guys hold a lot. He goes, hey, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. It's a Grandview way.
Oh man, I bet Jarvis. Way. So I bet Jarvis, because you were on staff back in the day with Darush and Terry when they were good, right? And young coach out of Grandview. Now, not football coach at the time, but had to run. You know, again, you got to make some money. You do what you got to do. So I'm running the clock, doing this, doing that up in the booth. Did you guys ever know? Because you guys were good. Like, let's be honest. You guys were good.
Oh, when I was at Crystal back then? Yeah, we were really good.
Did you guys ever notice in those quarters the minutes just magically disappeared?
It doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. No, you said no. He didn't.
Now, I won't name drop who it was, but it was somebody from your place of business that gave us that. Hey, how about you guys do this? Here's a hack for you. Boop, 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 boop. Oh yeah,
that is funny.
Oh yeah, so there was. Yep.
Huh. I wonder if Dan Pollock was any involved.
No,
not name dropping.
Not name dropping.
Statute of limitations has not come yet.
Has it though? You sure?
Somebody was up in the booth with you?
No. Somebody came up at some point, but. No.
No, but I mean...
Where do these minutes go?
Exactly, yeah. And we can do that? Again, I'm 20, 22, 23, whatever it was. We can do that? He goes, Zach, we can do whatever we want. I'm like, okay, all right.
That's hilarious.
I used to get the whitehead used to get mad at me because I would go ahead and start the play clock. I didn't care.
Yep.
As soon as he whines it, I'd already had about 4 or 5 seconds off that thing.
Then, hey, if they don't get mad at you at least 2 times trying to get you to stop the clock, you ain't trying. You know, you ain't letting it run.
Well, you were letting it run because I understand why you were letting it run.
I mean, I was trying. Hey, listen, I know we're gonna have a running clock. I want to hurry up and get home.
Well, yeah.
Although
back in those days, though, I was like, hey, it's Friday night. I'm gonna go drink beer.
Not the junior high football program. That is a few years later.
Oh, listen. Gosh, there you go.
Did you call blitz? Zach, I always call blitz.
Jailbreak blitz? Yep, jailbreak blitz. All right.
Hey, we had the team. I was going to go after him. It's like I was playing Madden. Goal line blitz. Every stinking time.
Where's your coach get all of his plays?
Madden 16.
There you go.
College football 14.
the Navy playbook on Madden.
Hey, I still say that was the best thing that nobody, I guess, caught on to was we could only run behind 2 kids on the line, and the center was marginal at best. So we just flipped the line anytime. You're going to run to the right, you're going to run behind those 2 guys. We're going to run to the left, we flip the line.
They probably knew. They probably just didn't care.
Well, I hadn't have been able to do anything to stop it. I mean, if you got 2 good...
Coach, those guys are over there now. What we got to do?
In junior high, if you got 2 good enough linemen and a running back behind them,
well, we had a quarterback who could run. We had
running back. We had 2 running backs.
2 running backs who could run. Hey, if we ran to the left, if we faked it to the right, and ran to the left, might as well have been a naked bootleg because those other 2 guys, they weren't going to stop. There was no way.
No,
one of those kids was from Rich was your Lowendale. I can't remember. And that kid, he was a great kid. But man, he was goofy as the day is long. And I swear, man, it was great though because he just like looking for somebody to block. He's right in front of him. Yeah, don't worry about it. He ain't gonna touch him. Why? Hey, just tuck it and run that way. You got to beat that guy though. Good times.
That was good.
Real good times.
Those kids were already high school bodies, so they were done growing.
You guys had a good season.
And then I think the next year, and then there was no high school program.
Well,
so
hey,
it is what it is.
Hey, there's a banner hanging in the gym.
Well, you know,
got a couple of them now.
Back to the home run derby. I'm guessing the baseball gods heard my tirade from the week before, and I talked about how St. Louis just got crapped on all the time. And we had to go run the party for all the national media. And Walker did it for us, man. They just
Hey, I believed him so much, I put a bet on him.
you won a little bit of money. That was
No, it was a little bit. I mean,
but still,
yeah.
you put
I
put
almost-
a little bit, and you made a
hey,
decent amount.
I could have cashed out, and I didn't. I just like let it ride.
Let it
baby.
ride.
Oh, you lost it.
No, I didn't. No, it was what, a $7? I put $7, and I'm like, okay, no, it's up to 29. Could cash out. Nope, let it ride.
Let it ride. There you go.
So I mean, more than one way happy Jordan Walker won, but again, cool for him. And again, the broadcast was if Netflix, I don't know how long their contract is, they do it again. I assume they'll learn from their mistakes, and it'll probably be a better broadcast the next time. Hopefully, Berman's still alive, and they're like,
And they're,
hey, come on.
I mean, they did the same thing with the Mike Tyson Paul fight but that boxing match. And, speaking of, they're up here on the SB.
Yeah,
so
nobody
we're
else can
watching.
see what you guys
I
are
know,
seeing,
well,
but it's okay.
That's right. We'll fill you in. No, but
Zach's 24-inch TV.
yeah, and they but I mean they got to figure out to get
there.
people in. What's that?
It had to fit there.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to accounts.
Yeah.
Kevin, you got anything on this? We'll go to commercial.
I just want to say the home run derby was the highlight of the entire break because the All-Star game was an absolute dud.
Well, not for AL for
Well, I'm not for the
yeah.
AL, but I mean it's 3 Cardinals All-Stars. I didn't realize Herrera was added really late as an All-Star.
Yeah.
Okay, I wanted to touch on that. I'm glad you said it.
Okay.
Do you think he was the right ad? I think JJ should have been added.
Well, unless it was positional,
I
was-
think
it was
'cause
positional.
I think it was what a DH.
Shohei.
Yeah,
Because
it was
Shohei
a DH.
Ohtani was.
so they needed a DH.
Yeah.
Oh, so it was positional.
So,
Yeah.
so in an all-star game, an exhibition game, it doesn't matter. You have to have a position player in that position if he doesn't make it. Because, God forbid, there's nobody who can play that part of the field.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, first base is easy. Tell him, Wash.
Right.
Did you? Well, okay.
Okay, but DH.
I know. I was waiting to see if anybody else picked that up. I mean, I laid the groundwork, and you got
anyone
it.
can DH.
Anyone
Yeah.
Anyone?
can DH.
Yep.
Hell, the pitcher can.
Pete Cosma.
I don't know that you want Pete Cosmo
Right,
to
right.
DH, but
Yeah.
the next Cardinal, it was not Herrera. So when I saw that, the whole media thing when they announced it and Herrera got all emotional, I'm going,
I think it's because on the ballot Herrera was listed as a DH.
well, I know, but
I'm not disagreeing. I'm just telling you that's how it went.
I don't
so
understand.
that doesn't make it. That didn't make it right.
Yeah.
That didn't make the
I just don't understand, even with
Not the
Ollie
most
being on
deserving person.
staff.
He
how
doesn't have any pull. We recovered this. He's just
But it's
there.
a filler spot. It's a filler spot to sit here and say, no. Next, you're going. Like,
Yeah.
or for Herrera to say, listen, thank you. This guy's more deserving.
well, you're not going to do that as a player.
Well, I don't know. Zach Wheeler told him no. He was selected, and he told him no.
Really?
Yes, he was a commissioner's pick, I believe.
Yeah. Well,
And-
I think I think part of that was because he wanted to be actually selected, and I think a little butthurt about it.
I mean, in a way, I'm kind of like,
Maybe JJ did the same thing. I doubt
I
it.
doubt it. Dude, I just got paid.
So, hey, okay.
He's
so,
like, I'll carry all the bags.
so speaking
yeah, I would
on
be an all-star.
speaking on this topic, real quick, we'll just introduce it. Did you see where MLB wants to force Major League Baseball players to play in the Olympics in 2028, and then will punish them if they don't have a good reason to not play? So they are going to require players to play, and if they don't have a good enough reason, they will then, I guess it would be something like freeze them out of the lineup or freeze them in their roster spots so they have to, they
Is
won't
my
be able to
contract
play.
guaranteed? Oh, it is? Okay.
Apparently
Okay.
not if you're suspended. You lose that money if you don't go to the Olympics.
It's like
It would be like getting a 7-game suspension and you don't get paid for
So
it.
it's
But
basically blackmail.
yeah, pretty much.
It's almost like
Because what they don't want is they
It's
don't
not
want that
even
thing
really-
like,
it's like-
the World Baseball Classic where I'll go over for a day, say I was in it, and then
they're
I'm coming home.
embezzling / blackmailing you. Like they're doing both.
But they're going to be like, they'll be like, so, well, I pulled my hamstring, I can't go.
they're
Well, then they
embezzling
need to
your
put you on the
salary.
IL.
If you don't go, they're
Is that embezzling it though?
Well,
If they pay you,
It's fraud.
they're not paying you.
there you go.
It's what?
It's fraud.
It's fraud.
Okay. So the fraud. Okay.
It's good. Well, here, wait, guys. You're missing the big point. We're about to have a major work stoppage. Enjoy as much baseball as you can, and then when they try to do all this stuff and it gets into the collective bargaining conversation, this just pushes baseball back about another 3 months.
This is realistically is baseball saying, okay, what ridiculous things can we come up with so that when they say they don't want to do it, they'll say, fine, if you don't want to do this, you have to do this. Hey, we're going to require you to play in the Olympics. No, fine, then you're getting a floor.
That's
Or a
pretty,
ceiling.
That'd be a cap.
That would be
No cap.
That's pretty
That is
savvy
no
on
cap.
MLB. That'd be pretty savvy on MLB's part if they're going to
Well,
do
they
that.
hired a couple of Harvard economic people.
They better find some people because I'm telling you right now, the players are so against all of this. It's legitimately not even funny.
Yeah.
And the bad part is they've got everybody believing this, which I understand their point, but you're also letting the people who make the big bucks dictate everything.
Well,
And you know that the people who make the money and tell everybody else what to do is not exactly the best decision.
Yeah.
Again, that's just not a good idea.
It's going to come back to this at some point where MLB is going to be like, hey, we've asked for all kinds of things, and they're not being agreeable to anything. All right, well, you asked every team to start wearing brown as a uniform color. You're just asking for everything here, anything dumb you can come up with. Of course they're not going to agree to it, but it fits your agenda to say, hey, they're
trying.
not being agreeable, they're
trying.
being confrontational. This is on them,
It's
not
the narrative,
us.
right? It's the narrative
Yes,
that can
it's
get
the narrative.
pushed.
Yes.
I mean,
So
if they can, if the owners can come out and they can win the court of public opinion, it makes the players look like a bunch of whiny millionaires.
well, and
what it
that's
does.
let's be honest. I mean, that's what we always say. It's billionaires versus millionaires.
And all the
it's
salary
like-
cap does is it's like 1-800 bets off. It's like help me stop myself from spending stupidly. You know, like hey, take my wallet from me.
Well, all
I
in-
can't spend this. David Ramsey, envelope of cash.
it's like
Well, it's trying to
MLB is like
stop-
all Cole's cash.
Well,
they're it's all this voodoo that they're trying to spend.
Who are you, Cole?
Well, it's like my wife with Cole's cash. They're just going to spend it. It's like free money.
My wife.
She doesn't watch the show.
No. You just Kevin and his Cole's
Hey,
cash.
Kevin, that is good. That is a good way of putting it, though, because I know exactly what you're talking about with that
Yeah.
Cole's cash.
It doesn't really count. It's free money. We're just spending Cole's cash. The Dodgers literally just gave Ohtani $1 billion of Cole's cash and said, "I'll give it to you 8 years from now."
Here's an IOU. You might want to keep this.
He's
one.
not getting any of that money. The Dodgers are going to go bankrupt before they can pay that whole contract.
Well,
That team is going to be worth no money because it's going to be so much debt tied to
think-
it.
No, they're going to be worth so much
They're gonna
money.
be
They're just
yeah.
going to be so much in debt. They're going to owe $3 billion in deferred.
You could buy. How many teams could they buy with the deferred money plus interest? Plus interest when it's all said and done.
well,
That's
there
what-
was a team.
Even Bobby Bonilla is now like, what did I do wrong?
No, well, there is a talk of a team, I think, trying to buy out, or like the minority ownership group trying to buy. I think an NBA team. It's from that baseball ownership trying to buy it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, again,
there's plenty of debt to buy there.
yeah. I mean, you're moving money around, and
It's voodoo. It's Cole's
Yeah.
cash.
It's not even real money.
No, it's Cole's cash. Told you.
they're getting rich. They're getting rich on paper. Here we
buying-
are.
Yeah,
We're taking hard. Yeah, there
Just
you
to
go.
get you back in their store.
Yeah,
Yep.
I don't
So-
know.
That's why I buy stuff off Amazon. That's probably why it doesn't work.
Okay, But all it is try to get the Dodgers and those big spending teams. It's just trying to get a level playing field. Again, at the end of the day, do you want a level playing field? Then pull out your checkbook and write more money, and people will show up. You don't want to do that. So you're going to whine and moan and groan, and you're going to say, oh, let's make it equal. Let's have a floor. Let's have a ceiling. How about you go ahead and you spend the money and it gets your return on investment? The LA, they don't have a problem doing that. New York doesn't have a problem doing that. You do it. Oh, you can't? Then sell it to somebody who will. Capitalism.
There's not that many people who can spend that. Zach, the Dodgers aren't even spending money. They're spending money that's not even been printed yet. So if you really want to fix baseball, then just tell them you have to pay it now.
No deferred contract.
There are no deferred.
That will be in the next CBA. I almost promise you.
There's no way. That's circumventing everything. That's circumventing all the safety measures or the trying to make a level playing field that baseball's been able to do. It's like borrowing money. It's like spending money on a credit card and not paying it back for 50 years.
And you know what? Then did Shohei sign it? Did Shohei sign the contract?
Yeah.
Then blame Shohei. He didn't have to sign that contract.
Don't let the teams be able to do that, and you'll probably fix half the problems.
No. Again,
language barrier. He didn't understand.
Oh, it was the interpreter, right?
Yes,
it was betting and all that. No, it's not. So again, you're going to blame the owners. You're going to blame the owners for Shohei potentially. I have 12. So, you're going to blame the owners for the Shohei potentially making a bad deal. This is the social network. No, Shohei should have known. Hey, you have an agent.
Zach, he can read the fine print. Was the fine print in Japanese or was it in English? Questions need to be answered here. I don't know. But I will say it's going to, what you said, Kevin's just going to make life really interesting for baseball coming up the next few years.
Yes.
Anyway, we are going to take a commercial break. When we come back, I don't know. We got to talk about what we need to go over here and have in our next segment. But you are watching the Coach's Box. We will be right back.
I'm a delivery robot. And this burrito, it ain't gonna deliver itself. Incoming. Whoa! I'm new to looking both ways. Hey, I'm working here, all right?
Go on, little guy.
Uh-oh. Andiamo! And if you don't have the right auto coverage, you'll be paying for this yourself. Switch to Allstate, and you can save hundreds. Hey, Jules, you still dating that slot machine?
Mayhem is everywhere. Are you in good hands?
Introducing the ultra-quiet Daikin Fit, a revolutionary HVAC system for ducted homes. The Daikin Fit keeps both noise and temperature at a comfortable level. It's the perfect fit for homes like yours. Hear the difference. Feel the benefits. Daikin Fit.
For service, visit www.smcihvac.com or call 636-337-2150. SMCI. Legacy built, future focused. Check out Elite Collectibles, now with 2 locations. Our Arnold store focuses on Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, and other trading cards plus tournaments. Our Imperial location offers a little mix of everything, including sports and trading cards for all collectors. And don't forget, we host consignment auctions every Tuesday. Stop by, hang out, and see what you can pull at Elite Collectibles, now with an Arnold location and an Imperial location. If you love sports at every level, there's only one place to be. Gateway Sports covers it all. Preps, college, and the pros. Real coverage, real voices, real passion for the game. From live shows to podcasts, Gateway Sports connects the region like nobody else. Proudly powered by First Form and Recalibrate.com. Visit gatewaysports.net. Every level, one gateway. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Coach's Box Call. I see a podcast. This is like our 267th episode, I think. I don't really know. 67.
Can we please? No.
I've been
Are
coaching.
you serious?
I've been coaching teenagers all summer.
Oh,
so it's
please
just,
tell me no. They're still doing this?
Yes,
no.
so-
I think, especially with my high school, I've don't want. So.
I teach math. Coach McVeigh's house. I guess we didn't cause too much of a problem the last time.
Nope, not too much of a ruckus.
So the boss let us come back this time.
Yeah.
So appreciate Zach's and Mandy's hospitality here, and as we'll go into we'll finish up with the MLB All-Star Game. So we talked about Jordan Walker and the Home Run Derby. And the Home Run Derby was fantastic. The ending was great. It was also great for us to see a Cardinal win it for the first time. And then we had the actual All-Star Game. It's kind of like a bottle rocket. It went off and psh, boom, and that was it.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what it was.
Yeah.
So Monday, great. Tuesday, yeah.
Well, because you had, it was like you said, it's 4-0, and the AL scored 3 of their runs in the first inning, and then their fourth run was in the 8th, so it was pretty boring.
Not a single National League base runner reached second base.
How
12
many
strikeouts.
12? I thought it was
12.
15.
It was according to the stats that I just looked at. It said 12.
That I just researched.
That's
fair. I don't think I asked for any research. So 12 strikeouts?
I did see that
No, it was 15. I
the
miscounted.
AL pitchers,
scrolled.
only one pitch was 100 mile an hour or more. So you're talking, we'll call it old school, old generational pitching.
They were throwing too slow.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Everybody gets Ephus pitch.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
it was like position players were pitching, huh?
I mean,
If it's a regular season game, the National League probably at some point would have had a position players pitching. Maybe Herrera could have pitched.
I a lot. Yeah. Since Herrera filled that spot.
Yeah.
Oh,
Since
Just wanted to see Jarvis get a little upset about that.
I'm not upset with Herrera. I like Herrera, but it shouldn't have been him. It should have been JJ.
only people who are designated as the hitters.
Oh my God! Everyone hits except the pitcher.
No, wait. Everyone hits. That's a relative.
Okay,
expression.
everyone goes up there and tries to hit. That is a position player.
Pete Cosma says, "I don't think so."
I said
Cosmo says,
tries.
"Hold my beer."
Okay, maybe Cosma didn't try, but he was still up there holding the bat.
He had a uniform and everything.
That's great.
He was holding the fat end most of the time. But
I had to make it a challenge.
But there's literally nothing else to talk about in the All-Star Game that we've divulged into Pete Cosma jokes. The All-Star Game was that bad.
Who was the MVP of the All-Star game?
Bellinger, he was 1 for 3
An MVP, 1 for 3.
Yeah.
with a 2 RBI single in the first. I think
There you go.
And
Yeah.
got it for a 2
in the first inning.
RBI single in the first inning. That sounds like I'm so glad I didn't watch it.
Yeah. Can we just not have all-star games anymore and just say, here's your distinction, here, put something on your contract that says you get a stipend for being an all-star. You don't have to have the 5th string quarterback or the 5th round quarterback from Cleveland make a Pro Bowl.
Are you talking about Deion's son?
Oh yeah. And just say, here, there's no game. Here's your list. Here's your best of the best. Wait till the end of the year. That way you could say, here's what you've done the entire year, just not halfway through, and say this is the actual postseason.
It'd be
honors.
really cool to see a couple of them to have really big personalities to just do what they do on YouTube now and just stream them playing each other in Madden
There you go.
for an All-Star.
Right?
Have the Manning brothers go playing Madden against each other.
Yeah.
That's
That
terrible.
is like the worst idea I've ever heard.
So
It's got to be better than watching Shador Sanders play in the Pro Bowl.
That's like playing flag football, though. That's not even
That's
two-hand touch.
It's not even real.
I got it with one hand.
Then
He's
make,
down, he's down.
then I'll tell you what. Then make All-Star break, home run derby, skills competition type of stuff.
Now, hey, what's the KBL or what's the is it it's the Korean baseball?
Yes.
What was
KBL? I think Korean baseball. League.
Okay,
Like,
don't they do a bunning contest?
bunning. I would have loved to seen Ichiro do like a throwing competition from the outfield. That would have been yeah.
I'd be down for that. Instead of watching some stupid game where they're not going to get a stink. How many hits did they get? How many hits did the National League get?
what 3 maybe if that.
So you know what everybody used to say about the AL winning the All-Star game before we had the universal designated hitter? It was, well, the American League is used to having a DH, so that's why they have the advantage. There's been a universal DH for about what? 6, 7 years? 6 years, I think.
Yeah.
Came in 2020, I believe, is during
Yes,
COVID.
it was that. Yeah.
Okay, so let me get this straight. They've only won 2. National League's won 2. So,
Yeah,
and
it's
then
American League 11 of the last 13.
it's the universal DH. No. It's the way that you construct your rosters, and they have better players.
Yeah.
End of story.
Yeah.
Sorry. Ivan Herrera was the best pickup, though. Did he get any hits? Did he get any?
I don't even know.
Did he even get in the game?
I don't know.
Did he even get?
He got a jersey that had had his uniform.
Got a patch. You know,
Yeah.
is that-
There you go.
yeah. I don't.
They'll honor him before the Cardinals before the next Cardinals home game.
On a sports reference, he'll have a little AS for being an asterisk for being an
Little
all-star.
star on Wikipedia or whatever.
So there you go. And and he can look back someday
So
and show his son, look, I was an
Then
all-star
don't
instead
tell-
of JJ.
Then don't. Okay. Then I'm gonna ask. Then I'm gonna ask you this. Then
Herrera
does
was
that
0 for
being
1.
an all-star, does that diminish?
Such a hitter.
Does him being an all-star, or at least the reason why over a JJ, does that diminish then the point of purpose of all-star? So when you're going to compare a Hall of Fame resume, well, this guy was a 13-time all-star.
I think that's all taken into account. I think it's just his body of work, stats, and postseason success always plays in. I'm sure that someone out there goes, well, he was only an all-star for 4 years. It's like those guys who couldn't get on the all-star team because Big Mac, Sosa, Bonds, all those guys are just stacked in the all-star game. So there's been great players who missed out because there was a front load of people who played the same position, Jarvis. Like nobody could be designated hitter, but the designated hitter. Now batting,
Right? Yeah.
the designated hitter.
Because we only put Herrera at designated hitter. No one else is batted at designated hitter. Actually, there's a guy at AAA right now that has played designated hitter for us several times. He didn't hit while he was at designated hitter. And if he did, he hit a home run. That was it.
Or he struck out.
Or he struck out.
Yeah.
But
He's doing a lot of striking out right now. At least he's making $2 million a year.
good for him. Thank you.
He's making more money than Jordan Walker.
Hey, I say Jordan Walker's what?
The National League All-Star second baseman were 0 for 3 with several foul tips.
Yeah, they did tip the ball.
So
yeah, the All-Star game was kind of a little bit of a bust. Speaking of busts, how about the UFC fight? Zach, do you want to?
Oh man, the main event. So you're talking about UFC 329. I do you like? I love MMA and UFC. Do you like the?
I don't watch it.
Oh man, I figured you'd like that.
Hitting
Combat
people.
sports.
Go ahead, Zach.
Yeah, but anyway,
tell the people what they need to
UFC
hear.
329. You had a stacked card. Great times. I mean, from the prelims all the way up, co-main event, and then we hit the main event, and you've got the return. I think it was five or 6 years of Conor McGregor coming back, and he's going to have him versus Max Holloway the second go around. I mean, it's packed there. You've got all kinds of stars and athletes, and the atmosphere is just great.
It was a long fight, I heard.
No, not so much.
I
No,
heard it went a bunch of like rounds.
Milliseconds.
no, it was. I mean,
I don't even know if
McGregor
they
came
go
out.
rounds, but I know it like went long, like 25, 30 minutes.
What
No,
the equivalent of it was like Aaron Rodgers' Jets debut.
there you go.
It was like Jets debut.
Yes.
Yes, yeah.
First game with the Jets
Yeah.
was
Four
it was
snaps,
it was
four
longer
snaps.
than
It was
that was
longer than the
actual fight.
Yeah,
Did McGregor even land that kick?
No.
He
No,
missed.
He missed.
Rigged.
He missed, and he tried to do a flying kick.
Flying
came
scissor
down,
kick?
man, and then ACL. You could see the leg.
Okay,
the
wait.
knee. Go ahead.
Wait. So okay, you finished.
Oh,
go
just
ahead.
say so. He basically tears his. If he didn't tear his ACL, he tore everything
Got a
else.
case of the weenie.
And then Holloway even noticed because he kept slipping, and McGregor pulled up lame. 20 seconds or whatever it was later. It was like a minute. I think it was like a minute.
60
9.
seconds.
Yeah, something like that. The Patty
Like the movie?
Pimblett, that fight was one that was only about 15, 20 seconds. Yeah. But
Man, pay
came
for
up-
you got a lot of their money's worth.
Well, Paramount. So Paramount
Oh,
is
it's on
doing
Paramount.
all the
Okay.
UFC stuff now.
Yeah.
But and so they put a stat up right before the fight, which now led to all the conspiracy theories. Somebody put a $900,000 bet on Holloway to win and McGregor to lose, and it paid out 1.2 mil. Okay, because Holloway was heavy favorite, right? But the fact that they put this up, and then a minute later, McGregor's, I'm done, I can't go. Conspiracy theories abound now. Then they even said
Why
afterwards.
would you put up a $900,000?
Because then you turn around and you make 1.2 million. That's a pretty good turnaround, Jarvis.
Yeah,
But you have to bet that much to get that
you
much.
have to bet that.
That's
Yeah,
a lot to bet. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well,
Well,
people,
that's how betting works.
Yeah, and but then they had the conspiracy theory because they were showing him McGregor, right before getting into the arena
I was gonna
where
say,
he couldn't
was
put
limping, I heard.
he couldn't put weight on that
I
leg,
heard he was
and
limping. I'm thinking he just had to make sure he got in there. And,
well, do you know why?
'cause, well, he got paid like $30 million.
30 mil to
I
go
think I
in.
would go in there and do whatever I had to if I was going to get paid 30 mil. Hey,
So-
punch me in the face. I'll let all three of you deck me for $30 million.
yeah.
Would you let us do it for free?
No.
How about $30?
No.
How about Colts cash? How about Colts cash?
Hey, listen, I'll pay you $30 to punch you in the face, but I'll give you the $30 8 years from
I
now.
was saying, can we defer it? Can we defer it?
Weston, here's the $30 I owe your dad for punching him in the face.
Here's your graduation gift.
You can use
July
it, you can use this for lunch money in high school.
Jarvis, when he visits your grave, he can talk about this guy. Western Union brought me this envelope, like Back to the Future. Hey, I was told to give this to you at this point in time at this spot. But no, I think you got to be kidding me. Like, that was so anticlimactic, the whole thing. And I watch a lot of Paramount Plus. All my favorite shows are on there. So all these stupid ass commercials kept coming on. Conor McGregor, and he just it's on there. It's like,
He's like 0 for his last 6.
can someone
isn't
just
he?
shut this
Yes.
dude up?
No.
Yes.
Wait, hang
There's
on.
no possible way because he's holding two belts
Well,
simultaneously.
someone in his weight class didn't
Hey,
hit
you
him
know
hard
you can
enough.
order those from Amazon, right?
have it engraved and
Kohl's
everything,
has 'em.
right? Yeah,
I'm looking up the stats.
We have to
there.
get Coles to sponsor us, give us some
there
Coles
you go.
cash.
There you go. Here.
Hey, if we run this commercial, how much Coles cash would you guys give
They're
us?
going to say, no, you owe us Colts cash.
That's how.
This has not been good publicity for us. You owe us money.
Oh,
Wait, that's not how this works. You have to buy something.
yep.
I bought your time.
There.
Just as
But
good as real money.
He is in his last 5 fights. He's 1-4.
1-4.
So
Yeah. So, yeah. 1-4 in his last 5 fights.
Yeah, Zach, apparently Jarvis was right.
He said he was like 0 for 6.
Close enough.
Close enough.
He only beat David
1 of 4, 0 for 6. Oh, he got one more.
I'm sorry. In his last 10, he has 4 wins and 6 losses.
Okay.
Listen, okay, so in his last 4 matches, he's 1-3, and he's hasn't made it out of the first round in 3.
Well, he broke his leg. The one he
kind of sounds like he needs to
a
take
40.
I think it's time to hang it up.
Well,
A 42nd. He made it into round 2.
He just needs
In
to focus on
2021.
making liquor.
Yeah.
Well, hey, the Floyd Mayweather fight, I mean, that definitely changed the trajectory of his career because he got paid for that. And I think that's when, I don't really need to fight anymore. And I've got the title and I've got this.
He should just stick to making movies.
Yeah.
You're talking about when he lost to Floyd?
Yes.
Yeah, they had
in
the
the
money
boxing
fight and all
match.
that.
In a boxing match.
match,
Yeah.
He wasn't going to beat Floyd Mayweather.
No.
He
not at
he got into a boxing match to make a ton of money.
Gosh, yeah.
So.
Yeah.
It was.
Well, I mean,
yeah.
he still made $30 million in what? 60 seconds?
Nick Cage can steal a car in 60 seconds. He couldn't even land a damn kick. Hey, you know what though? Hey, I don't want to hear any excuses because I'm gonna tell you right now. I saw this documentary where this young kid wins a karate tournament with a bum leg. If that kid could win the All Valley tournament,
Hold on now. He had help though. Who did he have help from? There it is.
There it is, Mr. Miyagi.
Elizabeth Shue.
that's true.
She could have helped you.
Hey, but what was that? What kick was? What kid he land? What was that?
It was the crane kick.
Yeah, the crane kick. Yeah. Why didn't you just crane kick him?
You see McGregor and the crane kick?
Hey,
It's designed to help fighters with a bum leg.
he would have had his opponent off guard. It's what Miyagi's told him. It's what he told him. He obviously
When you watch our show tonight, McGregor,
before
If
you
any
go
of
to
you know
sleep.
McGregor, send him the link to this show.
send him the link to this show. You screwed up, dude. You would have done the crane kick from Karate Kid.
Hey, when that SOB shows up here at Zach's house wanting to kick someone's butt,
I'm gonna say nope. It's him. Go over that way.
it's them there guys. Yeah, it was pretty disappointing.
But that kid should have lost the tournament anyway because that was an illegal kick to the face.
You watched too much Cobra Kai.
I'm just saying.
Cobra Kai.
No, it wasn't an illegal kick.
It wasn't.
No,
Oh,
it was totally legal.
it was totally legal.
Totally legal.
Because you used the front of the foot.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, sure. We'll go with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You made that up on the fly. I like it.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, you can't talk about illegal stuff. He swept the leg. He swept the leg, and obviously he did something. He should have been disqualified. The fight should have been over then, but they let it continue.
Yeah,
They
just
the
wax
rules.
on, wax off. Well, I mean, come on.
It's a makeup call.
Wait. So Langhauser would tell me. Hey, I'm sorry. It's a makeup call, all right? You swept the leg.
I can see like
Jarvis, you did see this documentary, though. I'm really happy. You don't ever get to see
It's
this.
the one of the movies he has
Hey,
watched.
I've seen the Karate Kid a bunch of times, man.
Did you ever watch Cobra Kai?
I quit though. I got
I didn't watch all of it either.
That was awesome.
What?
That was awesome.
I didn't watch it.
Okay,
all.
wait a minute. I can understand him. What?
It's whatever.
I just
Too
kind of
campy.
got. I just kind of got.
It's too campy. Like, come on.
Are you kidding me?
I'm sorry, I couldn't do it.
I couldn't either. I couldn't finish it.
I'm sorry.
I know.
You
I
missed
know.
out.
Well, it's not like it's gone away.
I can always pick back up.
Listen,
Well,
it doesn't mean as much seeing it this late. It's spoilers. They're done.
It's not the Titanic. It's not like
Hey, listen, when that movie came out, I I didn't. First off, I didn't go watch it because everybody's like, "Did you go watch Titanic?" This is back when people wouldn't watch movies.
Say, you were probably in 7th grade.
Exactly right. Well, listen, if you're gonna go, it's like, hey, where y'all gonna go? Want to go do something with friends or a date or something like that? It's like, we're gonna go watch a movie. Yeah. It's like, oh, you gonna watch Titanic? No, I don't want to watch that. Why not? Everybody's watching, and people did. Saw like 7 times. I go, I know what happened. It's history. The boat went down. But
spoiler alert for everybody.
It's like, we just talked about this in class. What are you talking about? I don't want to go see it. But there's a love story. Exactly. I don't want to watch it. I didn't watch it for years. I didn't want to watch it.
There was also a love story in Karate Kid too. If you wanted to go see that with a date, you could have seen.
Yeah, but that was cooler though.
Yeah.
Okay, it was karate,
and I say that with full disclosure. My girlfriend at the time in high school made me go see Titanic. So,
that trailer you sent today, I'm all in on that.
Yeah, that looks great. Hey, you know what? I was waiting for Zach. It's a movie about a dude playing a dude. So to give a little background, they're coming out with the movie about Sylvester Stallone. When he was trying to sell the script for Rocky, because if no one knows the backstory, Stallone was a nobody. He couldn't get a job as an actor because he was Stallone. Listen to how he talks. So in order to get respect, he had to write the script for Rocky. He screen wrote the whole thing, and then he had to sell it to them. But in order to do it, he wasn't going to sell it unless he played the lead. So that's how he got into acting and got his first big role, was the fact he would not sell it. So it's a movie about that, and it's I Play Rocky. That's the name of the movie.
I couldn't believe how much they offered him, and he was like, nope.
Hey, you want to talk about betting on yourself? Mm-hmm. There isn't probably a better I'm betting on myself that in certain situations. I mean, like that's a big one. Mm-hmm. Think about how many movies Sylvester Stallone had been in. After and all these movies, during the 80s and 90s.
Well, action. I mean,
oh
him
my
and Arnold,
gosh, yeah.
I mean, that's.
And so after I saw
I
that,
didn't realize it until I watched that trailer that I knew he wrote it, but I didn't know that he had to go to those lengths.
Even had to sell his dog. They had the dog in the trailer. Even had to sell his dog, and I think he had to buy it back after the movie was finished, and he got paid, and he got all that. He had to go buy it back. Yeah.
It's a pretty crary story, but the guy sounds just like Sly, man.
Yeah.
It is so.
He sounds like Rocky playing Sly. That's I'm like. Yeah. No, but it looks good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I watched that trailer. I was like,
so I do my whole spiel today, which was terrible, and then I get back home and get no AC in my car, and had to get a shower. I was feeling like crap, and I'm like, oh man, I want to watch it on TV. As I was trying to kind of cool off, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna watch some Rocky stuff after I watch that. So anytime I watch Rocky, I always go to the training and the fights.
Yep.
So it's on Netflix. All the Rocky movies are on Netflix. I didn't know that, and because you used to have to get the DVD and So I was like, I'm gonna watch some Rocky today. So that's what I did with my afternoon. Kind of get pumped up because I was excited about that. I want to see it, and I don't want to go watch movies. Normally, it's like I'll do the Zach. I'll wait till they come out and stream. Yeah.
Although the Odyssey, I think we're gonna go watch that.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Watch that one.
You got to hook up for movie tickets.
Yeah,
that helps.
Yep.
Do you get to go for free? Discount? Yeah. I'm in.
Yeah. Are you allowed to say if you can go for free?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Who's your hookup for the movie?
You can't talk about that.
He pays in Cole's cash.
Yeah. So somebody works at the movie.
Yeah. Somebody.
Can't confirm or deny that. He knows Mr. Marcus. That's how
there
it
is. Yeah.
Josh Holland used to say that when they redid Roddy's and Marcus bought that theater. I kid you not. Again, this is my second Josh Holland shout out. He said, "So
Josh just said a lot of things. I don't know."
Well, this one's PG. So we went up there and they renovated the whole place, and I think we were watching a superhero movie, pick one, and they had just they put that little like bar in Ronnie's, and we're just kind of hanging around waiting for the movie to start because we just came from TGI Fridays. So we go in there, and there's two places, but they had this really high end looking bar, and he wanted a specific adult beverage that wasn't at this other one, so he walked over there. Like, all right, bud, go ahead and do that. We'll wait on you. So he sits down on this bar stool to get his beer, and he says that he's like, there's this old guy next to me, and I was sitting there chatting, talking to him, just making conversation. We go to the movie, and if you go to those Marcus theaters, it has that Mr. Marcus, so he sits down in the thing, he does the intro. We're sitting there watching it, that comes up, and he goes, that's the guy I was just talking to. What? Yeah, he was... I was just talking to him. We're like, dude, Joe, no. He's like, I swear to God, that is the guy I just got done talking. There's no way. It probably was. We don't want to ever tell him that because it was they're opening Ronnie's after it was shut down for several months and then renovation when they bought it. Put all those dream loungers or whatever you call them in there. Yeah. And they had all these people in like suits and ties. I mean, it was big time. People walking through there looked like they had a lot of money. But Josh just walked in there like, hey, what's up, man? Obviously not dressed like these people. We look like a bunch of renegades walking in there. There's all these people from Grandview I worked with at the time, so we all went and watched this movie, and we just like, no, there's no way. It probably was, but we weren't going to let him have that moment.
Plot twist, it was like Pee Wee Herman. Mr. Marcus was dead.
Plot twist.
It was like Large Marge goes to Large Marge.
Wow. Talk about off the rails. I don't even know what to do with my hands right now. Oh, Lord. God, so anything on UFC before we go to commercial?
As we say, this what happens when we don't have an agenda.
Yeah. It's free flow.
What are you talking about? There was 3 things.
You read it?
Agenda.
Okay. Oh my gosh, so you read it?
What were they? Pop quiz.
And we've covered all of them.
Hold the reason why I know is because he said them earlier.
What were they?
The home run derby and with the All-Star game.
Yeah.
Then the UFC.
Okay.
And I don't
know.
It was Walker, the All-Star game, in UFC.
Yeah.
Okay. I think my camera's frozen.
Uh-oh.
That's all right. I'll fix it.
Nobody wants to see you.
That's cool anyway.
Yeah.
No, we'll worry about that. Yeah, it is an iPhone thing. Yeah. So. All right, we're going to go to a commercial break. We come back. We'll finish with, I don't know, whatever. You're watching the coach's box.
The 4th thing on the agenda.
What?
200-year-old elm. And while I might be holding up on the outside, on the inside, I'm dead. Oh, man, it feels good to just let go. And if you don't have the right home coverage, well, this could break your bank. Switch to Allstate, and you can save hundreds. Put it on my tab. I'll show myself.
Mayhem is everywhere. Are you in good hands?
Introducing the ultra-quiet Daikin Fit, a revolutionary HVAC system for ducted homes. The Daikin Fit keeps both noise and temperature at a comfortable level. It's the perfect fit for homes like yours. Hear the difference. Feel the benefits. Daikin Fit.
For service, visit www.smcihvac.com or call 636-337-2150. SMCI. Legacy built, future focused. Check out Elite Collectibles, now with 2 locations. Our Arnold store focuses on Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, and other trading cards plus tournaments. Our Imperial location offers a little mix of everything, including sports and trading cards for all collectors. And don't forget, we host consignment auctions every Tuesday. Stop by, hang out, and see what you can pull at Elite Collectibles, now with an Arnold location and an Imperial location.
If you love sports at every level, there's only one place to be. Gateway Sports covers it all. Preps, college, and the pros. Real coverage, real voices, real passion for the game. From live shows to podcasts, Gateway Sports connects the region like nobody else. Proudly powered by First Form and Recalibrate.com. Visit gatewaysports.net. Every level, one gateway.
Everybody, welcome back to the Coach's Box Call XC podcast. If you're watching our show, don't forget to share it, like, comment. We don't have the live comments up today because we're doing it live. So if we see them because someone's on the show watching it on their phone, then we can comment. But don't forget to do that and make sure that you share it and talk about it and let people know that it's happening, and we bring that to you for free. And after I get done loading the audio, you get to listen to it on Apple and Spotify for free as well. And we are live from Coach McVay's house. Again, thank you guys for letting us do this here. Obviously, you don't have anything better to do, so
now we're on summer break. We're trying to enjoy life.
Yeah, you got the pool. Jarvis over there. Jarvis, how much longer until school starts? You excited?
School's a long ways off still.
Like 4 weeks? 5 weeks?
A little less than 4 weeks.
Trying to put me in depression?
A little less than 4 weeks for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there you go. See, we're going to be back to school before you know it.
That's almost as bad
as Stan Kroenke.
Talking about that other sport that you always want to talk about.
Football?
Football.
All right, so let's bring it back here. Our next topic that we didn't even decide. We already covered everything. It's a short sports week in general. I mean, hell, we've talked about movies more than we talked about the MLB All-Star game because, let's face it, it freaking sucked.
Yeah.
So, I mean, hey, listen, unless you like pitchers' duels. I'm not a big fan of pitchers' duels anymore. I want to see some bombs.
Well, that's because pitchers don't last more than 5 innings.
That's true.
So I mean,
hey, I'll tell you what I don't want to hear. I hate when they talk about a combined no-hitter.
Oh,
it's like they come through a combined no-hitter. Who gives a crap? There was like 8 pitchers you used, and it just means the offense of the other team sucked. Let's be real.
yeah. So they must have been pitching against the Cardinals.
Sometimes
A lot of times.
it happens.
Not all the time.
It happens.
Some of the times.
When's the last time the Cardinals were no-hit?
Let's hopefully.
A couple of years. Wasn't
I don't know. I didn't pay attention.
within the last decade.
It's been a while. But anyway, all right, so our next topic. Zach, what do we got?
I don't know. I was thinking about this, Jarvis, because you were kind of you're in football mode, and you were just bringing up summertime and all of this. I want to get your take on. Okay, so you're at Crystal, so small school setting. You've coached at big schools as well. Kind of you've had the gambit here, and I get everybody's opinion on this. When you're talking about football and contact camps and maybe practicing, you're going to go have practice with multiple other schools, whether it's going to be local, you're going to travel. How much do you, as a football coach, since it's summertime, how much weight does that bear for you guys when you're like, hey, what's the purpose of these contact camps? Do you weigh out like, hey, what are we going to do going forward? Like, this guy performs really well, he's our starter. You waiting to see other people. Like, you don't have everybody, you don't have your starting dudes in. Like, what's the point and purpose of doing all of this contact camp? Not contact days, but actually saying like, hey, let's go get on a bus, let's go travel 4 hours away, let's go do this contact camp.
Oh, on the spot.
Wow. It's funny that we're going Friday to Grandview and we're going to have. It's not a contact camp though. It's just a contact practice,
Joint practice type of thing.
We're having a contact practice with Grandview. It's everything's scripted. Grandview's, coach set it up.
Pads, no pads?
Pads. This is contact.
Okay.
It's set up.
Contact without pads.
Yeah. It's set up
Makes
what
sense.
we're going to do. We're going to do some team stuff. We're going to do some one-on-one stuff. But it's going to be coach-controlled stuff, And this is good for probably both teams because we're going to get to control it. I like it. Now, in the past, when I was at Crystal, back when we had things rolling, and we had an experienced group, it was the year we beat Crothersville at Crystal. We went to Central Methodist that year, that summer, and we'd been with that group of kids for 4 years when they were freshmen. A lot of them didn't play a whole lot because we still had some experienced kids, but that group that finally we went down to Crothersville and beat them, we went to CMC camp with them that year, and it was beneficial because they had been with me, Coach Ridgway. Coach Ridgway was the offensive coordinator. I was the defensive coordinator. You had Chris Grass, who really helped with the offense with Ridgway, and all of us coaches have been together for a long time. The kids knew our offense and defense inside and out. So when we went up there, it was really good for us because it was a tune-up, and we played Crothersville. And we kind of whooped them at that Central Methodist camp, and our kids had that confidence that they had there when we played them in the playoffs. They remembered how we played them there, and it helped us, and that's why I think we beat them that year. And so sometimes it's beneficial. If you got an experienced group, I think it's beneficial. But if you go up there and you've got an inexperienced group, you could get your butt kicked, and it could screw up your season. Or if you got an inexperienced quarterback and he gets gun shy at one of those contact camps.
That's the thing. Is like how do you as coaches, and you guys weigh in?
Gauge.
How do you weigh because it's football? It's not something different. How do you weigh the pros and cons of injuries?
I will say quarterback wise, they're pretty quick on the whistle. They don't try to let anyone's quarterback get hurt. But you can go up there, you lose your left or right tackle. They blow
I don't see the whole point of doing that. I mean, football is such a violent sport. Guys can get hurt. I mean, I'm not saying that they can't get hurt in any other sport, but I wouldn't want to do it if I was in a school where I don't have a guy and a backup and a guy and a backup. You know what I'm saying? Like a starter and a backup kind of situation and I definitely don't want to lose one of my best players to one of these contact camps. If I'm going to do anything, we're going to do 7-on-7. We're going to do our team stuff, and then that's about
I want to bring that up after
Well,
you guys talk.
But it's not.
It's not real football?
7-on-7 is just not. It's not the same. It's not. It's 7-on-7 teaches bad habits when it comes to if you're a defensive guy, especially your linebackers are backpedaling instead of coming forward. They're playing the pass all the time instead of, there's no threat to run. So then you start.
You're cheating.
And then they get in that habit, and then you got to break that habit once you can run. And I hate 7-on-7. The only thing 7-on-7 is good for is for your quarterback and for your receivers and your D-backs.
I'm going to ask a stupid question. Okay? So everybody can make fun of me. It's totally
Just
fine.
one?
Well, there's been like 900 I've probably asked. I'm asking this question. Since 7-on-7 is primarily throwing the ball base, correct? I mean, okay, so there's question number one. Question number two, why couldn't you just say, okay, just like you do in practice when you're kind of, going over stuff, we do a series where we do throws, we do all of our passing stuff, which everybody knows we're passing. But then we can also say, okay, hey, we're going to do running play, and that way we can have our linebackers practice getting to, attacking gaps. You just can't, once you get to the running back, you can't hit him, you basically have to play two-hand
Well, you go
touch.
into thud.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I'll
So-
answer that question.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll answer you because who's going to wait a second? That's the dude from my rival, crosstown rival, and we're just going to stop. I'm the stud linebacker. He's a stud running back. You think the ego is going to laugh? He ain't stopping. I ain't stopping.
Then blow the whistle. Throw the damn towel.
What Rocky did you
There you
on?
go. There it is. Yeah.
Wait, Jarvis. I watched 2, 3, and 4.
There you go.
Today?
Well, I told you. You
was-
didn't
You
listen.
just watched the clips.
No,
The training.
I fast forward to the parts I like of the movie.
Oh.
Jarvis, I've watched all those movies so many times. It's like, listen, I don't all this crying stuff. No, shut up. I don't want that reversion Rocky. Act like a Kentucky Fried Idiot. You know, I don't want that. I want to see the one where they're actually getting at you.
What's the matter? You can't catch a little chicken?
Yeah.
Kentucky Fried.
You're going to be a greasy, fast Italian tank. You're going to eat lightning. And you're going to crack thunder.
Oh, Burgess Meredith.
Yep. What? Hey, what?
Yeah, Penguin.
What, Penguin. There you go.
I
Just
knew
make
you were
sure
going.
get it. Yeah.
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 Hey.
Well,
I was trying to do my best Burgess Meredith.
That was good.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it.
But that's the thing.
So wait, so you can't tell me you can't? No, nobody can stop that from happening. You didn't.
yeah,
I mean,
but I mean, you can. I just linebacker is.
but
not-
that would get you out of those bad habits.
Actually,
Linebacker's
also
not-
don't see it. It would be feasible if you don't have linemen in front of you. Then it just becomes with a running
the
play.
Problem and the other problem too at linebacker, you're talking about if it's just the running back gets the ball and runs, it's so unrealistic. I mean, you got linemen, you got all that stuff.
So why can't? So again, okay, I back up. So it's not 7-on-7 if we do this, but why couldn't you just say in your 7-on-7s and make it not 7, it'd be 11-on-11? But then say, okay, we're going to do a few series and we're going to have our linemen and then do it. It's
he's
almost
talking about doing like an inside drill. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, I know what he's saying.
And I think part of that is because when you say, well, just don't allow it to happen, because I don't steal your thunder here. I don't think you can sit here and tell a player you can't go 100%.
you can go 100% until you stop.
But
I'm not
you're
gonna-
you're anticipating, like you have to, as a lineman, running back, whoever, defensive guy, you have to go 100%, because if there's any doubt, that's when you get hurt. If there's any hesitancy, that's when you get hurt. And it's like if you're anticipating the whistle to stop, he may not, and you might get cracked.
It'll be a quick whistle, and the kids do a pretty good job of stopping on the whistle once we get to the thud, like to the tackle part. For the most part, they
I
do.
hear some kids or something.
It's Ethan and his buddies outside.
Oh no, they're fine. Hey, it's a little ambiance. Hey, we used to have Mexican music going on here in the background. This is nothing.
All right.
Hey,
Yeah.
so what's happening right now is Zach has a nice pool, and Ethan's brought all of his friends over. So they're having a pool party while we're doing this. This is great.
No, I mean
They knew we were having a party. They're like, we're going outside.
no, usually they'll stop at the thud, and I mean sometimes it gets a little too physical, and you just gotta pull those kids.
Go ahead.
That'll almost happen in any situation.
Yeah.
where the kid that can happen.
And sometimes you those kids got to be taken out, and either they're gonna not play anymore, or they got to get it and not do it again.
You got to grab them by the face mask, and you have to bring them to your level.
Well, I mean, my first round at Crystal, that was allowed. Nowadays, that probably not going to be allowed.
That's been a long time, Jason.
Yeah.
Hey,
They don't wear leather helmets anymore.
Hey, I subbed for him. I subbed for you one time.
Probably did.
That's how long. That's how long ago it was.
But I do like them because, I mean, dude, you get 20 contact days, and you want to get some contact in with these kids. You don't want, when you first show up for football camp, to be the first time they've done any hitting at all, if possible. Okay. I mean, if you can get
live or not live, and what I mean by that is, can you recreate that without going live?
No.
Is that possible?
I don't think that's possible.
Is that
I don't know enough about it.
recreate what?
Football.
Well, I mean, the drills, like football. Can you get something done without without going like, because I know we've talked about this, and this was when
you could recreate, but dude, you can't get better at tackling without tackling. It's hard to.
What? Wait a minute. I can get better at basketball without playing. That's what the kids tell me. So what you been doing? Have you played any basketball? No, it's the first time I picked up a ball.
2K.
I've increased my IQ.
And wait a minute. And you want me to let you shoot? What the hell's the matter with you?
Well, Coach, I've been going to that 360, whatever they're called. They've been helping me shoot.
Coach, I went to this training instead of coming to practice.
I've been going to trainer instead of coming to you. I mean, he knows more than you.
Duh. Doesn't take much.
Dude, kids are going to do stuff anyway. They're going to be out doing stuff that they can get hurt. You know, I mean, you get at a smaller school like ours, you're taking more chances by doing it because, like, we don't have subs. I mean, a lot of times we have maybe 25 to 30 kids. Festas, you got the next guy up. It's not gonna be as big a deal for them. For us, it's a bigger deal, so it's harder to do much contact.
So I'm going to go a little philosophical here on this.
No crap.
It's not dangerous. I promise.
I'm just
Yet.
$11 billion. So the thing that I kind of wonder is when, and you guys are all my age or older, but we used to do a lot of crazy stuff. We'd go play sports. From where I'm from, we didn't have football. So when we played football is when it snowed, and sometimes when it was just cold.
No pads.
Full
tackle.
tackle.
We used to do it.
And our coach knew we were doing it, and he would say, listen, if you guys get hurt, it's on you. I'm not going to feel sorry. We're like, okay.
You know what the difference was, though? I'll tell you what the difference was. You were the kid. He was the adult. And at the time back then, probably his livelihood wasn't attached to you getting hurt.
Sure as hell was. In South Iron, if you didn't win, you're going to get fired back in those days.
Okay.
Coach Dinkins has been there longer than any other coach in the history of the school.
Because he wins.
Because he continuously wins. He's only had one losing season. Now, 1, 2. That's it.
Okay.
Either way.
But my point is that if you go back to when we were kids, it wasn't the point of where the culture is now, the coaching culture is now.
I'm going away from that part of it. Okay. I'm going away from when we try to wrap our kids in bubble wrap and send them out into the world.
Yeah.
I think that makes them even more fragile. Sure. I'm sorry, because how do you toughen up the meat? I mean, it's just the way it is. You know, you got to take the bruises. You got to get beat on.
I'm with him on this, too, because we used to argue about this all the time about our quarterbacks. Okay? And we had a quarterback when I was at Crystal, and Coach would never want to play him on defense. I'm like, dude, he's one of our best defenders. We're sitting here babying him, and we're going to just play him on offense. Dude, let's play him both ways. We got to roll the dice. He gets hurt, he gets hurt. But he's our only quarterback. I go, I know.
And you know what? You only get 4 years of playing high school sports.
I understand he's our only quarterback. He's begging you to play defense. I said, just put him out there. If he gets hurt, he gets hurt. We're screwed either way. And we're not playing him on defense, and we're getting burnt in the defensive backfield because he's not out there. If he's out there, we're not giving up touchdowns. So finally, his senior year, we just said, screw it, and we played him. And guess what? He didn't get hurt the whole season. He was second leading tackler on the team, and he led us in the whole season at quarterback. He didn't get hurt.
All you can do is listen. How many non-contact injuries do you see? They're out there. You take a wrong step, and you're toast. That's it. Your season's over. How many of those other situations where it's a freak play, it's in the moment play, a foot gets wrapped up, you step on somebody's foot, and it happens in every single sport.
And everybody does this too with football. Well, why would you go to those Okay, well, why are you playing 20 basketball games in the summer then? Why are they going to do all these soccer games? Why are they doing that? Then you wouldn't train in any sport. Why are they weightlifting? Why are they doing this? I mean, they can get hurt at any moment at any time.
I've seen plenty of kids trip over curbs in the parking lot trying to come in. So it could happen in just
Side by side.
Listen, I have kids.
Side by side.
And I know football is, and football's not. If you look at the statistics, I mean, they say basketball's like one of the worst when it comes to like
Soccer's.
Well, soccer is actually probably the worst.
Pretty bad.
Comes to concussions. And
but I mean,
like
like
that, yeah.
I think basketball's really bad for like
a lot of things.
A lot of the like your torn ACLs and your like ankles and stuff like that. I mean, I try not to even worry about
football.
Injuries.
Gets a bad rap. I mean, you almost have to say like either you're gonna protect your guys and limit those things, and then really. I think
you got to limit the reps. You don't want to put your starting quarterback out there for every rep. Like when we go out to Grandview, we don't want our starting quarterback doing every rep that we're out there. But I mean,
that's not the purpose of it. Because you want the other guys.
We got to see what some of these kids are going to do when they get pads on.
In a lot of situations, you go this in any sport, and I'll even use softball as an example. If we were to do this in softball, I'm not going to throw the number one pitcher. I know what I've got there.
There we go.
What am I going to get when I put the second one in these situations that she's never been in or has to be able to throw? Or if something were to happen, the kid gets the flu and can't make a couple of games, am I going to be able to rely on this kid in order to do that?
We got a perfect example. Like we have a kid that was one of my starting defensive linemen last year. Well, we've moved him to middle linebacker this year. So when we go out here to Grandview, we got to see if this is the right move. Is he going to be able to be our middle linebacker? I do think.
I mean, so again, I think it's you either got to say, "Hey, we're gonna protect our guys, and we're gonna do our own. We'll do 7-on-7. We'll practice our own stuff in house, so we don't have someone else maybe hurt our guys, be ready for the season. Or we got to say, hey, we're gonna go play, and this is what we're doing. I like letting them play.
Well, you have to be comfortable as the coach or as the coaching staff with your decision making and basically say, this is what we want to do. This is our philosophy, as you had talked about, and this is how we're going to be. We're going to be okay if something happens.
I like what Craig's done, Coach Collins has done this year, and like a lot of times you get into these 7-on-7 leagues, and instead, what we've done this year, we're going to St. John twice. So we went there a couple weeks ago and did 7-on-7, just us and St. John. And now we're going again tomorrow to St. John. And us and Herky teamed up, and we did a home and away with them, in which we're going to try to switch that up with St. John, too. I don't know why we're going to St. John twice. That was dumb. And Coach Collins is going to try to say, hey, next year, why don't we do home and home? So. But we set it up with Herky. We're doing one there and one at our place. And so instead of getting in a league and paying money and doing all, because that's what these teams do, is they set the leagues up and make money for their team.
No way.
Yeah. So we decided, why don't we just... So Coach just called around to some teams, and some other coaches were like, hey, we want to do some 7-on-7. We'd like it to be a little more controlled, and can we just... What do you think? And blah, blah, blah. And him and Boss talked, and then him and our assistant coach and St. John's new coach, Krupe, were buddies, so they talked and worked it out. And then we went to St. James on Monday, and they had a bunch of teams there, and we only were going to go there one day, but they're holding like a thing for every Monday, but we're not driving to St. James every Monday. We said we'd come up one.
Say, you got 100 schools between here and there.
We'll go up once, and they did a thing with the linemen too. So our linemen did a bunch of challenges with the other linemen there. Well, that was pretty cool. And we did some one-on-ones against linemen, so like some pass blocking, some run blocking, and then we did like you push the sled from one spot to another as fast as you could, and we had competition between the linemen, and so that
sounds like
that was
cool
pretty.
thing.
It was pretty cool because the linemen got some work in, which we hadn't done against other teams, and that was cool. And coaches they're all trying to do different things because I'm sure you guys know participation in some sports right now is not real high, and
say.
And so, especially in football, is one of them that's really taking a beating. and getting people to come out.
Yeah, because you got a bunch of Karens who are out there don't want their kids to play.
Well, yeah, and they're worried about and every
They're
little,
gonna get hurt. It's the whole thing.
yes, and every little scratch and every little thing. You got kids. I mean, just like we have a practice, all the kids go home. No one said they're hurt or anything, and then we get a message. Oh, I'm not going to be there tomorrow because I sprained my ankle at practice. We're like,
the hell did you do that?
when did you do that? You didn't win.
Walk into the car.
You didn't.
There you go.
I mean, the kid was.
Tripped over the curb.
I got out of my shower and I slipped.
There.
You know how these kids do? They leave. They don't tell you anything. They didn't say they were hurt when they were at practice. You didn't see them limping.
Jarvis, because they ain't hurt when they're.
That's because they're not hurt. That's
check
because
their-
they're not hurt. They don't want to practice.
You probably didn't
know.
check their Snapchat. They probably put that on there.
And that's the difference, I think, is because that's what I've always tried to tell my
Ankle
teams at whether at high school, junior high, whatever. 90% of everything you're going to do in the sport is practice, so you might as well enjoy that part of it. The games are limited, and then the playing time on top of that is even more limited. So enjoy the practice, enjoy that time, because that's the bulk of the thing that you're doing.
Yeah, but that's not how that works.
And I will say
can't.
that's been one thing that's been refreshing about having open gyms with coaching girls. I've had so much fun with these girls. They're hilarious, and it's just been different, because we've had some crabby boys the last year or two, some of them, and they would come.
I don't know what you're talking about.
They would just come in and be crabby all the time and be like, "Dude, come on, man, we're
is
here."
Is that a reflection of leadership?
Well, it might be. That could
Absolutely.
That could possibly be.
Attitude reflects leadership.
But no, I'm just saying it's just been.
Were they off the farm? Were they all coming in?
Hey, Chris, I want to say that you notice I did not say that. That was Zach.
Oh, I know. Okay. Zach's been a couple years with
We
me.
had some fun with the kids up there. Dude, he did some things that I would never expect from him. So I mean, we had some fun.
I give off. Hey, listen, you guys can all think you two both worked with me, so I can't say too much.
Hey, the Christmas, he did some stuff at Christmas. I would not expect. I mean, there was some stuff that I was like, oh man, I didn't see that coming from Chris. But
surprise.
But no, it's just. Getting kids to play football is tough sell right now. It just is. Mm-hmm. I mean, and like you said, a lot of parents don't want little Johnny out there. He may break a nail.
Well, and it's also effort. I mean, let's be real.
Hey, football's hard, man.
Let's be real.
It's something they could fail at, and then they have to help them deal with failure.
Playing quarterback's easy. Tell them, Wash.
I will say that our kid he threw. We put him in some bad spots as a freshman last year, threw a ton of interceptions, and he's really, really developed the Adams kid so far, and really impressed with the growth he's had since last year. And I'm hoping that we didn't scar him last year because we put him in our offensive coordinator threw the ball too much. You hear that, Zach? Threw the ball too much with him last year as a freshman, and he threw quite a few interceptions. So. We're working. That's some other things, that this camp will, go. But man, going to a week-long camp or something, I wouldn't be sold on.
Jarvis, you'll love this. I was listening to some of the kids talk because next week, there's 2 weeks of football camp coming up at Fox.
Oh yeah,
and
same yeah.
And some of the kids were talking, that play basketball, play football, and some of them are getting their first taste of the whole playbook. And they're like, Coach Miller, you were upset. I couldn't remember these sets. These football plays are even harder than your sets.
So the guys that haven't played football that are playing now, so I can see what kids you're probably talking about.
Yeah, they're like, I thought your stuff was hard. And of course, some of them are like, you're an idiot because it basically tells you your part is the plays being read. Mm-hmm. And they're just like, really? And I'm like, I'm going to smack the hell out of you. You got to be kidding me.
Dude, it's not just
They
Basketball plays a lot of times tell you what you're supposed to do too. It's
Yeah, the way we name them sometimes tells you what you're cross. What do you think we're doing here?
Go to the corner, you idiot.
I almost wanted to have
the play says cross, and you don't know that you cross.
Hey, it's you almost want to treat them like Brucey in The New Longest Yard. That's why, you idiots. Now sit down and shut up. How come I can't play quarterback? That's why. Butter on my popcorn. Yeah, it's amazing, though, and they're just like, I don't understand why I don't get to play much. Because you don't do it. You don't know the plays, or you don't work on it. And this has been like, Jarvis, this is like 20 through 2 years. Everybody who's coached in this room understands the same thing you're saying.
The greatest is when you go over something and we call it in a game.
No, it's not. It's the worst.
And me and him last year, I don't know how many times me and him looked at each other and just like, we just went over this. We just went over, like this one inbounds play we ran all the time. And then we would call it, and they would sit there and look at each other sometimes, and I'd be like 2. I mean, how can you mess up 2? We ran it all year.
It's the first play we run every single time. Yeah, anybody who's watching this, it's exactly the first play we run. So we run 2.
Like there's coaches on the other sideline that know the play better than some of our kids.
It's like that first year I was at Grandview when Eddie played, and when we played Jefferson, they're telling our guys where to stand when we called a play. It was great. No,
I did have, but you talk about that, and then you talk about. I did have, and I don't. And if you said it, maybe at some point, I don't know, but at some point I heard we'll have a conversation with the kid and ask him, well, who do you think you're better than? Okay. So yeah, I've never done that. 21, however many years of teaching coach, I've never done. Tried it this past year.
How'd that go?
I go, look, and it was great. The kid wanted to talk about some playing time and all that, and I respect it because it's tough. And I go, all right, well, who do you think, what minutes would you take away from somebody? And he picked our best player, and I'm like,
Zach, that was perfect. You should have said, then go take him from him.
Oh my gosh! And I go, hold on, that the same one that kid, like, oh, okay, that's an interesting choice. And I said, what makes you think that you're better than that kid who's averaging 20 plus a game and this and that? And so I just think I'm better than him. All right, we'll put you in some drills and have you guys.
Oh no! Now you play 1-on-1. Zach, you missed the perfect opportunity. It's like then go take them from him.
It works in like those tennis and things like you better not. Okay. Oh, you lost 6-0, 6-0. Yeah, you're not playing.
Oh,
so
well,
that's why Brucey. So now shut up.
But it gave you the perfect.
You
had to do was say, "All right, here you go. Hey, here, called that other kid out there."
No. You give the ball to that kid. Yeah. You say, "You go challenge him right now."
Challenge him, and
you do it in front of everybody. Stop everything. Go. And it's not because
take it from him.
Hey, listen. Prove me. I will say this 1,000 times. I love when they prove me wrong, because if I have an idea of where I slot you based on the tools in your toolbox, then for you to say, I think you're wrong, coach, you can say it all day long. I can say I'm an astronaut. I'm not.
That's not what I thought he was going with that.
You can say I'm an ass, and I am. That's true. Not an astronaut. False. Then prove me wrong. Go take that playing time from him. Then go beat him. You tell me I'm wrong. That's exactly what you want. Then you go take it, and you go prove it in front of everybody here in practice. And then when you don't get it, you don't beat that kid, and mom and dad are dinner tabling to death how this kid that you challenged, that you should be playing over, is playing over you. Make sure that you tell him, well, he beat me 1-on-1. I challenged him for his playing time. Coach gave me the opportunity to do it, and I lost. That's the one now you got to do.
And
lost bad.
Wait. So I know that's not going to happen, Zach. So then when mom and dad come and they want to talk about it, oh, yeah. So now I got the receipt, and I've got everybody in the gym watched it.
And probably the huddle film from practice.
might be,
Yeah, you probably would.
So there you go. So now it's like, hang on a
Unless we're in
second.
a small gym.
Muted.
Muted.
Not no more.
Next year.
There you go.
It's supposed to have it. Yeah.
So that, to me, that's perfect, because if that's what you want to do, go for it.
Yeah.
And you know what? Then you got honor as a coach. Hey, you beat him. Okay. So I got to cut into his playing time. Mm-hmm. And now you prove me wrong. Yeah. But then when he wants to challenge you back, okay. Then next day, hey, I've done that in the past years ago. I wish I probably need to go back to it. Now we're kind of getting to the point where outside of maybe one or two guys, it's
Most
pretty
of them
even.
know where.
They think,
well,
they know, but then they
know,
don't
but they
know.
still.
I don't know why I'm not playing more.
There's been a couple of times during preseason at the beginning of the year I've had the kids together and I go, all right, everybody go to your first position. And they'll look around and there's like nobody at left field, and I'll be like, okay, I got like 5
shortstop.
There's 5 people in center and 3 in short, and I'm like, there's
My
nobody
dad's
at
always
left.
put me at shortstop.
And I was like, does anybody want to play left field? Because nobody else wants to. It'd be a great place to try to play.
And start doing that.
And then and they come back in, and I go,
oh my gosh, I want to see that video when you do it.
Yeah. So what I one time actually did first, I asked them independently. I go, where would be your number one position? And they told me, and so I got the kids. I go, everybody go, you go here, and I had them all mixed out. And so it's like, hey, there's nobody in left, there's nobody in right. I go, anybody want to go try to win those positions?
Okay,
and get some playing time.
How many kids would be like, yep, or how many of them would double down and be like, no. This is all I know. This is what I've done. This is supposed to be my spot. Because we would have grown up and we just said, hold on, you mean I'm going to get to play and I could be the towel boy? Sign me up, because playing's better than sitting.
I know I've told this story before, but our coach talked to us after after every season, but after our sophomore year, Coach Holman brought me in, sat me down. Hey, I know you've been playing tight end all year, and he goes, you want to play varsity next year, right, Jarvis? And I'm like, well, yeah. Maybe be a junior. Heck yeah, I want to play varsity. He goes, all right, well, if you want to play varsity, you're going to be an offensive guard. I go, okay. He goes, all right, so next year you're going to be an offensive guard, so you need to concentrate on being a lineman. Your tight end days are over. I go, okay. All right. I shook his hand, and that was it.
And
I just said, did I want to be a guard? No. I wanted to be a tight end. I wanted to catch the ball.
Towards the end of my sophomore year in high school, they came to me and said, listen, you're not playing well up top. I was playing soccer at the time. Just let me finish. Playing well. I'm now playing well up top. He goes, you want to play varsity? You're going to have to go play outside back. Okay, I'll go play outside back.
I don't know where that is, but go ahead.
I know it's outside, I guess.
It's a defender. Outside.
I know it's out back.
So I did.
How did that work out?
Hey,
how did that work out?
It's better than playing left
I
out.
started and made all conference my junior year.
Keep going. And
then my senior year, I got diabetes and didn't think I was.
Okay, and then the next,
and
then
I started at tackle my senior year, and then I went on and played college.
There we go.
All right.
We were trying to lead him along. Zach.
I know what you were doing.
yeah.
Hey, Kevin, how did that work out for you?
I quit playing soccer 2 weeks into my freshman year at Lindenwood.
There you go. Well, at least you got to Lindenwood.
I got hurt, but
Yeah.
So
okay.
sometimes
rolled your ankle.
Sometimes
Stepping on that curve. On the curve guy.
Well, and you know what's funny?
That was
Zach?
an old ass turf at Lindenwood.
Ooh.
Well, and you know what's funny? The same thing happened in college. I went up there as an offensive lineman, and halfway through my, it was my third year there, but it was my sophomore football season. I redshirted.
I know. I was just thinking it's the best.
And he goes. My coach goes, hey. My offensive line coach is like, dude, I think you need to run. I think you need to go over to the defense. And so we went in and talked to the head coach. He goes, hey, I really think Jarvis needs to switch to the defensive side of the ball. And the head coach was like, oh, I think it's a good idea. I'll take him on the D-line. Switch to the D-line halfway through my third year there. I ended up starting the last 3 games there, and then I ended up playing a lot my junior year, and then started every game but the first game my senior year. So, I mean,
if I'm going to get to play. You mean coaches put the players in situations for them to succeed?
Well, it's what tools you have in your toolbox,
There you
man.
go.
It's like, what can you do? And in basketball, I was limited on what I could do. I wasn't great at dribbling the ball. I never have been. And I also didn't work at it like I should. But I was good at shooting the ball. So coach said, I need somebody who can shoot the three, and that's what I want you to do. Now, I still worked on the rest of my game, but I didn't try to take guys off the drive. Did I think I could? Yeah, I thought I could. But I knew that if I did, what would happen? He's like, I got guys that can do that. I need this. So if you can do this, you're going to get to play. Now, the other part of that was it'd take a lot of charges because I was the guy who was tasked with playing a lot of help defense. And that's how our defense was schemed. Could I have maybe played in college and walked on? I mean, Coach Bess offered me a tryout because he watched me go and play, scrimmage against all of his guys on their open gym days, and I would go in there and I'd play all of them. I didn't care. They're college basketball players. I held my own, and I played a certain way, and he liked it, and I decided, I just want to coach. I didn't want to be the 30-30 white kid at the end of the bench. Sorry. I mean, I didn't tell him that. I just said I appreciate it, thanked him, and that was it. That was it. But, I at least got that man's respect, and but I wanted to play. So at the end of the day, as Jason alluded to, as Kevin alluded to, as Zach alluded to, it's about, do I want to play or do I want to sit? And sometimes you got to take on the role that you don't want for the better of the team. But it's also based on what you can do. Maybe Jarvis, you were a little faster or something. I don't know that you could have kept playing tight end. But what the team needed outweighed what you could do. And kids don't understand that because it's all about me. It's funny, the Nike EYBL, did you guys see any of the stuff that came back from that EYBL AU event that they had? All their banners were all about individuals. And there were college coaches who went on Twitter, X, and went on there and were blasting them. It's like, if I see a kid that remotely emulates how these banners are portrayed, I'm not recruiting him.
Unless he's a 5-star blue chip, and then I'm still going.
But you know what, Zach? I think a lot of these guys, though, a lot of college coaches now, especially these kids coming out of high school, no, I'll pass.
I don't need to. I'll get a 21-year-old out of the portal.
Yeah. I'll get a grown ass man who's not who's understands what I need and is mature enough to understand that, and I'll get him.
Especially if I'm going to pay a bunch of money through NIL.
Well, do you want to keep playing college ball? This is your role.
Yep.
Then I'll do it.
He knows that these people are maybe on their last leg or their last chance, or they're
So you're either going to play here for me, or you're going to be playing second division ball in Tunisia.
But what? So those in the showcase kind of showed me something too, because I would assume what you said, Zach. So we talked to a couple of these college coaches, and they were telling us like the attitudes that these kids have coming in on their visits, like he said one coach told us that they had 5 kids that they had come visit, and they had their 1, 3, and 4 kids. So they ranked them. Yeah.
It's like same day or just at
whenever. They didn't elaborate, so I don't want to butcher it.
Yeah.
But when when they come in, whether it was the kid's attitude or the parents' attitude, they said they just crossed 1, 3, 4 off. So we don't want them. We'd rather have a better person, lesser player than some of these kids coming out. And because what can I coach? I can coach kids that want to be coached, that come from good families, that come from people who don't sit there and and piss and moan about the coaching that their kids received, or it's all about them. And I get there's got to be a little bit of you got. There's
a difference between confidence and arrogant,
absolutely,
or confidence and cocky, or entitled. How about that?
Entitled's a big one that just like we don't want that.
Yeah.
So you'll get your money. Okay, so it's not about the bag under the table anymore. It's about you're going to get your money, but we want the right guy that's going to fit our system. Because let's face it, these college coaches have to recruit a whole different way now. They realistically have more leverage because if you don't like it, okay, go.
I don't need you.
I
think that's
throw
how
money at you.
Indiana. I think that's how Signetti was able to turn around Indiana.
Absolutely.
Again, like he said, I'm going to evaluate, and we're going to pick people that fits our scheme, that fits who we are, our philosophy.
Because that's why a lot of the players he had at Indiana, he got quite a few from Where did he come from? I just drew a blank.
Was it James?
James Madison.
James Madison.
Yeah, a lot of like he got a lot of transfers from James Madison because he trusted them.
Google me
to do that.
That was a great line. Mm-hmm. I just think that that whole
That was great.
it was what kind of guys do you want to recruit? You don't want to recruit those kinds of players because you're not. They're all about them. They're not going to buy in. I want the guys that are going to buy in, and we're at a unique place where college sports in general can go one of two ways. It can go really off the rails with how things are done because kids can move around. But if coaches and programs can get these guys and hold them accountable and get those kinds of kids, we're at a unique place where they can actually help coaches at our level because this is the kind of guy that gets recruited. It's not the me guys. For years the NBA has been full of these guys who are all about themselves, LeBron, and he's not a good example. You want the guys that are good examples of I'll do what I need to do for the team. I'm good, but I can make everybody else great too, and I can fit the role that's needed.
Yeah,
and up until there's another role that I can fill.
Look what Brunson did with his
Absolutely.
contract just to get more players so he could
But
But
think about the other guys on that team though who had to give up the stuff that they would normally do to fit that role.
But that goes back to what culture are these people? What culture are the coaches pulling these kids from? Is it the
Villanova?
Otto Porter Jr., who's not going to do AAU ball, who's going to be family-oriented, who's going to be high school-oriented? Let's get him versus the EYBL, who it's me, it's all clicks and likes and, all of that to where it's like it's all about me and I don't have to work hard, right? But what's making money? Because
now you hit the rub.
Yeah.
So then they're talking about. I'll talk soccer for a second.
I know where you're going with it.
This whole is the system broke with youth sports in America, and I've been saying this why the Europeans have caught up to us in basketball fundamentally. They're not caught us in athleticism yet because we still have more athletic basketball players that play.
Right.
But the way that things are set up internationally in soccer and how they build the youth programs, it's not a money grab.
No, absolutely.
It's not. And Kevin, you know more about than I do, but from everything I've read about it, I actually had someone who watched our show, and when that was kind of mentioned and brought up, they sent me a video to watch why the system is broken. I'm like, spot on.
European system with soccer is built that by 15, 16, 17 years old, you've only got the best players still playing in those upper divisions, in academies and things like that and all this other stuff. In the U.S., it's about just numbers and money. The higher the numbers, the more money you bring in. So got to keep the kids involved. But in Europe, they're okay with telling a kid, this isn't your thing, go do something else.
We were, and Kevin, I didn't realize this. We went out of town and went through Chesterfield and Boone's Crossing and all that on a Monday morning at 8 a.m.
There we go with that.
And guess what we passed down at Chesterfield Complex?
Oh, there was a large national softball tournament going on this week, the Triple Crown. There were teams in from Arizona and California.
On a Monday morning
it's all week.
At 8 a.m.
Yeah.
I go, what is going on?
They're still playing games all through, at least we would have been all
Don't
week.
you have
Monday through
work?
Saturday.
Don't you
Not
have
for-
a job?
Not for Triple Crown or Alliance
I
National
had to take
Championships.
pictures of a house out there today, and I was like, what are all these people doing out here? And yeah.
It's just unbelievable.
I'm going to say something. Look, okay, I'm all about capitalism and people making money. Okay, I really am.
Yeah.
But if all these people who want to push socialism and BS like that, like how about we figure out a way to where we can say, okay, let's give the kids equal opportunities without making it about I want to make money off these kids, because there's so much of that going on. There are so many roads to nowhere that people are paying for, and they are getting completely hosed on it. and their kids aren't getting what they need to out of it, it's not going to end up you going and playing college, name it, insert sport. You're not going to get those opportunities. You've got professional athletes who are coming out and saying, this doesn't work. Let these kids play other sports. Matt Holloway's got a big commission going. There are people who are starting to speak out against youth sports as it is in the United States right now in general. And since I've watched that video, obviously my algorithm picks up other things. So now I've got all this stuff going in my feed on social media, and I'm like, holy hell, there are people who are trying to get something through Congress.
Yeah, I was about to mention that. There's some sort of a congressional hearing and some things going on about youth sports and what goes on with that.
Well,
I don't know what it all entails. But
I think about it, with my first two kids, and I think about how much our lives revolved around them playing sports, and how maybe I did a little bit of a disservice to them because we didn't when I was a kid. Yeah, I played sports, but my whole summer wasn't just sports. I went on family vacation, or we didn't hardly take any.
There were different rules back then about sports. You could only do 2 consecutive weeks of camp.
Well, that was a school thing.
Yeah, but I'm talking about Dylan played club baseball. He played club basketball. Jill played club volleyball. She played club soccer. She played club basketball. So, we were playing something all the freaking time.
Go ahead.
Look back, and I'm like, maybe I did it too much.
Well, and I've seen that because I'm being in the softball world. I've seen kids that it's every week, and you see I'm in Game Changer, and I follow some of those teams that some of my kids play on, and they're playing 80 games, and Bryn is in there. Wow. She's pitching for teams to do this. She's pitching for a Jeffco Express team, and we've been very happy with it. But it's like they've played maybe 40 games, and it's a C-level team, maybe, but it's an opportunity for her to play and pitch more. She's relatively new to pitching, so we needed a place where she could do that more often and get an opportunity to build some confidence and continue to get better, while also not necessarily giving up the fact that we got a chance to go on vacation this year and do some other things with our other daughter, and we didn't feel like we had to split and go 2 different ways all the time.
And I think what happens, and I've said it, and we all have said this for years on the show, is what's your end game? As a parent, what is your end game? If your end game is for the experience, if your end game is for development, all of that. But if your end game is, I got to get that college scholarship, think about how many
that was
thousand,
never my end game,
right?
So,
right. Yeah. But how many of these families and these kids are doing that? I got to earn that scholarship, and it's like there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with going to college for athletics, whether that's JUCO or D1 or anywhere in between. But it's also like you spent how many thousands of dollars to be a JV $5,000 scholarship at a college that you're paying $50,000 for, when maybe if you would have studied a little bit harder, got a better test scored on the ACT, or done something differently, filled out some more scholarship applications, and maybe you could have paid your way that way.
We're all parents. We're going through this or been through this. We also know that it's the experience, but it's also what sport teaches and the stuff that Bryn has learned from being through this. And that's what this is. The long game is the 20 years from now and the stuff they get out of it, the friendships that she's gotten over the past couple of years.
My kids both got a lot. My kids got a lot of friendships at other schools because of it.
Yeah.
And because Dylan played on a multiple amount of different ones.
The problem that we have, though, Jason, I don't mean to interrupt.
You're fine.
It's just the whole system as it's constructed right now, because there are good programs that we've all had experiences with, and there's bad ones that we all know or have had experiences with. And it's the purpose of the programs that you're putting your kids into. What is that kind of like? What's the end game? What are you trying to get out of this? If we're not if it's just about, having the experience like Brent, or having, getting the friendships and just getting to play, I'm fine with that. But the money that's tied into this whole thing, if the AAU tournament costs for a fan, one person to go watch, and how much they make them pay. What is the purpose of this? If it's to get college looks, man, bro, Huddle is the easiest way to get anybody to watch your film. They will find you. Okay, there are plenty of people out there.
There were several times I was ticked off when we went to some of those tournaments, and I'm having to pay $25 for one day to go into this place.
It's even more now.
And then it's me and Tara Lynn to go watch Dylan or Jill, and they may play in 2 games. I'm there for maybe an hour and a half, and I'm paying $25. I'm paying $50 for one day.
And you know what happens? People still pay. They'll complain, as you are.
Well, I know.
And you probably did at that point in time.
I know.
And
it's my kids. Yeah,
and they have you
because and Kevin, I want you to talk about this on the softball side, because it's a showcase. There's going to be these colleges there, and so here, hand them your resume. You're going to get to see. But what I'm saying is, the parents that are complaining are the ones that's what they want. Is that they're willing to pay that. You didn't even bring up whether, I don't know if you did or not, airfare or gas to go. Let's go to this. Let's go down to Texas. Let's go to.
I never flew. I never went to one.
Let's
where
go
we
to
had
Kentucky. But there are.
Last week was a big week, especially in girls basketball with the Run for the Roses in Louisville, and there was a big event out in Vegas. And when we were flying back from Hilton Head, we flew into Nashville. And when we flew into Nashville, I must have seen 30 basketball teams leaving Nashville or flying through Nashville to go to other places, just to go to these tournaments and do these things. And it's crazy.
So if again trying to clean up youth sports, I remember when AAU meant like it was an actual thing that you had to have an AAU team, an official AAU team. Mm-hmm. Anybody can start a team and go play in these things. Mm-hmm. Again, I'm not a big fan of big government at all. Mm-hmm. They're just not. But I think somebody's got to step in and say, this can't happen. So if they got to say, I hate saying this, if the government has to run AAU as it is supposed to be, Amateur Athletics Union, then it has to be some kind of criteria, some kind of this or that they have to say. You can't play in X amount of games outside of this. There has to be some kind of regulations on it, because it's absolutely ridiculous. Because it doesn't work. Because it's extremely capitalistic. It's not about getting the kids better. If we're talking about everything else, it's somebody's livelihood that they've set up around it.
Think about, you watch on ESPN, and I don't know if it's normally now or if it's going to be later, but it's the EYBL or whatever, the big EYBL. The Peach Jam, right? And you got and they're all D1 blue, they're all blue chippers and that, but like they're just in a collection of regional states. They're like, hey, let's go play down at this Peach Jam, and it's like, but you're in Arkansas and you're in Kansas and you're in the Dakotas, and you've never practiced together. You've never gone it, but they're doing that because at the end of the day, it's about branding.
Everybody just meets in one place for the tournament and go from there. And I've heard on the softball end, I've heard college coaches speak when you talk about showcases in those types of situations. The problem is with showcases is they're normally timed so you can get as many games in as possible, and you get playing 5-inning games or 4-inning games, and it doesn't matter who wins or loses. It's just getting eyes. And these college coaches, like, these kids don't know how to compete.
There it is.
And you've got pitchers that can't throw full games because they haven't thrown a full 7-inning game, except in school ball. But because they never play in the summer for They may play 4 games in a day, but each of those games is 4.5 innings. But they don't know how to compete. It's okay if they tie because the coaches were there to see it.
It's the college coaches who have the power here.
Yes.
To be honest, I mean, and so
but also their livelihoods are attached to who they bring in.
It's all about money at the end of the day.
But okay, so you said it.
Yeah.
These guys don't know how to compete. Do I want to get a guy who has all the tools to use and doesn't know how to use them to win? And my job depends on this guy being able to help our team compete and win. And he don't know how to compete. Kevin, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to get that guy over there.
No.
He's got one less screwdriver in the box, buddy.
No,
Zach,
because
or
listen,
I'm
I'm
going to
give you the answer.
Or I'm going to say
because
you can't tell if they know how to compete.
Well, you're going to say I am a coach. I have enough ego as a competitor to say that's a 5-star guy. I can teach him how to do it.
Okay, and you're seeing a lot of those guys go away from that. They're going
to the college guys who they've seen compete on that level and bringing them in.
Right.
In the portal.
So the guys who have some skill, they're not making it because they don't know how to do it. And this is starting to become a thing.
They're transferring.
Then they transfer, and then they transfer again. They transfer again, and maybe by the 4th time they transfer, I got to stick around. I got to be able to do. Okay, well then that's when that guy is going to get picked up, and that's when he might be able. Or some of them, hell, they might not figure it out. And so again, the college coaches have the power to say, we don't want these guys. This goes back to what I just said. Do I want that selfish dude, going out there and there isn't any chemistry that you can get playing with these guys for the first time. You said it. I keep pushing the NBCA. Our showcase having teams, actual high school teams, the college coaches love it. They love it. They get to go during the live period. They get to see these kids play with their high school teams and compete. They are playing to win. There's more pride involved. It's with your buddies.
There you go.
It's with the people you're used to being around,
There you go.
playing together for a purpose to win.
And that goes back when you said AAU. We grew up with Little League meant something. Watching the Little League World Series on TV, dreaming about being a kid that could go watch it, go to
At
Williamsport.
South Iron, we didn't play a lot of baseball. It was kind of something to do.
But it was always on. It was like, man, being a little kid. Oh, I want to grow up, and I want to get to Williamsport. I want to get to Williamsport. I want to experience that, and then that was it. And then Legion Legion started to build a little bit once you got a little bit older.
Do you think that they could make a setup? Stupid questions abound here from me. Instead of us having AAU, can't you do a Legion system for basketball?
Why? Why would you want to? If you're all these people, why would you want to? Because you're gonna leave money off the table.
It's not even really Legion anymore. It's a different travel ball organization.
Yeah.
Because it's not really. They still have Legion, American Legion posts on their team names, but you don't have to be associated.
Yeah.
My point is there's too much. There's too much. I mean, when you got people posting all their select jerseys that their kids have worn throughout the years. I mean, it's just like, you gotta be kidding me.
But that goes into your, let's go back to use your phrase, socialism. Everybody's able to play because no one's going to turn down. You going to turn down free money? Oh, you got a C team, or we single A, double A, triple A.
Sounds more like capitalism,
right? You got to the people, to the venue, but to the families, it's like, oh yeah, little Johnny's good to play. A-ball team, but you're playing in a AAA tournament, losing 40-0. But you're playing. I got cut by 10 other teams, but I made this team over here.
I don't think any of you guys came to either one of my kids' graduation parties, but we put.
I feel like that was a slam.
Wow.
Where are we invited?
Bang bang! Shots up. There we go.
Yeah, everyone was invited. On the
did you get an invitation in the mail?
No, everyone was told on the coach's box.
I still think I was a part timer at that point. So
so you technically weren't invited.
So I wasn't
by
taking,
proxy.
I wasn't taking a shot. Anyway, we hung up all the shirts that they had of all their teams were hung up in the rafters of the at the Elks. We reserved the big pavilion and then the old Elks little building there.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we reserved for the party. And so Steve and Becky, Steve did most of it. He took a line, the like a laundry line, and then we hung up.
It's clothesline,
and hung up all the shirts.
I thought, why did we do that?
Well, we just did it. I mean, we thought it would look.
No,
cool.
I meant like, gosh, we did so many teams.
But
to your
then
point
you saw, and I thought,
spent $400 on
yes.
laundry line.
So we look,
Four.
It's
a big pavilion, not big span. So
I was thinking about how much money we spent for all.
That's
those.
just that's not the gear.
I'm just talking about
imagine
how much we paid for all those teams and all those.
Think about how much money all those people pay to do the travel ball, do all this stuff, to go and have their kids go to a private school that they have to pay money to play anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I just think about that.
Hey, now.
What?
Don't be nice.
It's the way it is.
Hey, I thought that was spot on funny right there.
You paid all this money to get your kid a scholarship, and they still got to pay money to go play at not a high school, not
college,
not
okay.
But I thought that he was offended that was funny.
No. That is funny. I was not even remotely going that direction. I'm talking about a private college institution that you got to pay money to play anyway. It's like, we'll take you. But
that's
you
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Stupid.
You can go play, and I can go play college athletics. Anybody can go.
Man,
play
all three of you guys
athletics.
played college sports. I am the one guy who didn't.
And that's
you played. I didn't.
I never made it to a game.
And
I practiced
still
for 2
made
weeks.
it.
And that's the thing that I don't know if parents fully understand.
And now I look at how much my school costs. Ain't no way I'd tell somebody to go there and it didn't cost that when I was there, but now it's like $50,000 to go to Central Methodist. I mean, but to play football, no way. I mean, but I looked at all those shirts though at those 2 graduation parties, and we played I played with the blacks, their family, because I knew that
thought that was going a totally different direction.
Chris, get ready to hit the button.
Hit the exit. We're going out.
I played.
Yes.
Dylan played on their team because they played in a lot of tournaments, but not it was not every weekend. It wasn't, and we didn't go to Florida, or we would one big tournament a summer, and then the rest were local, like St. Louis, or and so for baseball. So that's one of the reasons why we played on that team, was because we didn't want to do that. And then if we had to miss, they had enough players, or they had other kids
Subs
that they
and
could
things
subs that they could call, and it just worked out, and it did help Dylan. He had a great high school career, and I think a lot of it had to do with him playing on that team. But I wasn't playing him on that team so that he was going to be a pro baseball player.
Well, did he play 700 games out of in the year? Okay.
No.
So all these other kids that do that stuff.
And he was still able to go to all my basketball stuff when I was the head basketball coach. He was still able to go to all of his football
and how many
stuff.
programs tell these kids they can't? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you can't
too
go.
Many. And that's what gets aggravating.
Well, because they want your dollar, and they say if you're not here, you're not filling. You're not clicking you're not paying. So I don't want you going. I don't want you playing high school ball. Is your high school coach going to get individual one-on-one time? No, you are with me. Here, pay me. So
no, but you're already paying for these teams. That's what I don't understand. They're begging you to be at practice all the time. Listen, I already paid you $1,000 or $5,000, whatever it was, to be on this team. If I want to miss a practice or two, shut up. What some of these kids told me they pay to play on those teams, I'm like,
yeah. And if you think that's bad, paying to play in those soccer teams and those softball teams, those volleyballs,
some of those soccer teams, I'm like,
it's unreal. And then they tell you, you can't do anything else.
And I'm like,
They tell you no.
I've seen some sports would have 12-year-old kids signing contracts about not missing things, and it's like, as a parent, I'm like, I'm not playing for anything. I'm not signing anything or letting my kids sign anything that would restrict what we as a family could do based on what their
First thing you have to do is you got to have the right person reading that for you first, like Shohei's agent.
It's deferred.
Shohei's agent can read that contract and let you know.
My brother,
I bet the agent's money ain't getting deferred.
Defer my payment.
My brother
for
just
some of this
posted
stuff.
a perfect example. He goes, "My daughter is still paying for loans that she got for her first 2 years of college, so she could play college basketball. She went to Fotbon, and she played for 2 years,
paying for loans for school that's closed."
Yeah.
Well, hey. It sounds like David should have sold some more Pokemon
Who am I
cards.
paying for?
Sounds,
pay those off.
I was lucky that, my two kids played all those sports, but they both were academically in the top 5.
Shocker! You mean you actually had to pay attention in class? Who would have thought?
It'll
help.
Who knew?
Yeah,
And
who knew?
They're not going to have hardly anything when it comes to loans.
Well, that's awesome. Well, guys, we just had a
it's a long
2
show. I
hour
looked at
and
the time.
20-minute show. Like, we found our topic.
That last segment,
just kind of down the rabbit hole.
We stumbled right over that parking lot curb right into the topic.
Hey, sometimes you got to zig, then zag, then zig and zag, and zig again, and then it's like, how we get here?
We got here.
I don't even know what to do with my hands right now.
We still want to make sure, Coles, if you're watching, we would
There
like
you
to
go.
sponsor.
We could use another sponsor, and we want Coles and Coles Cash. But we want real
You don't
cash.
even have to pay us. You could pay us in Coles cash.
What's really funny is the fact that
Me
you
and Kevin's
guys.
wife would just use
I
the
just
Coles
say
cash.
it's not going
Our
down.
wife would just...
I don't have. I mean, I got a Kohl's card. I think I've used it twice and then paid it off, and that was.
But with Coles cash, you could get $70 worth
So
of stuff for
dumb.
$30.
No, this is crazy.
I'm saving you money.
So then you'd end up
spend
spending
$150,
Exactly, there
and then
you
you
go.
get $30 of
But
Kohl's
I'm
cash.
saving you money.
But then you can't use it until this week, and then you go back up there, but you buy something and it costs $70. You use the $30, and then you spend $40 more. Then you get some more Kohl's cash. Yeah.
Okay, Jarvis. So I go to gas stations that have upside, and I make sure that I not only get it has to be the ones where I can get the money back on the gas, and then go in the store. So I pump the gas first, then I do the thing,
Yeah,
and then
then
I
you
go
go in the store.
Give me a couple Red Bulls,
Yeah.
and then and that way I can get like the 8 cents.
Dave said, I'm on the loans.
He's on loans.
Oh, sucks to be you.
Well, guys, I think we've had a pretty good show, and hey, I do like doing them in person. So it does seem like it's a little bit more fun.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, I don't know about you guys, except putting stuff together and having to set up. Jarvis never helps.
I helped take it down. I'm not going to today, but
That's how it is. But hey, we appreciate everybody tuning in, and we did have some extra viewers there at the end. And sometimes, when you don't know that we have the show, which trying to put those out a little bit more. And when especially things are a little slow during the summer, as you can see, we will find some crap to talk about. Just because that's what we do. Just sit around and talk and BS and make fun of each other.
we have valid stuff that we talk about.
It's great value.
It's value.
Great value.
Man, that's
The good
pulling
old
one
days.
out.
Yeah,
That's
that is
pulling
it.
one out.
I don't know about good old days, but yes, they were
Well,
days.
there were some good times.
there were
There were some good times. There were some bad times.
And then there were some really bad.
And then there was that show in the press box up in the football stadium.
Oh, Kevin, trying to come in. It's fine. Nobody's watching it.
Nobody's watching.
I think there was a.
You can't say that on the air. It's okay. Nobody's watching.
There was that time we were at the Mac, and then we didn't have any picture, and it was basically an audio show. So,
Well,
hey,
there was that time that we were at Herky, and we left at didn't realize it was on like for the entire time.
Well,
afterwards.
yeah, that's all right. It's all right. Hey, you know what? There was this time where we saw a hole in your ceiling too. Since we're bringing up fun,
panning. Somehow the video kept panning.
There's this time that Jarvis said something about hitting quarterbacks after hitting people with cars after.
No, well, they got ran over by a semi. Come on, let's do it.
Pittsburgh needs a quarterback. They're just dead. Still classic. All right, we can do this all day. Anyway, appreciate everybody tuning in for another episode of the Coach's Box. We will be back next week. Come hell or high water. And anyway, thoughts and prayers out to everybody in Lesterville and Reynolds County and Iron County through all the flooding and stuff. It's terrible, and hopefully everybody gets through that. I gotta say, my family farm was hit, but it could have been a lot worse. And thoughts and prayers out to everybody who had to experience all that. So hopefully, everything gets back to normal and everybody's lives get back to normal. But hopefully, if you guys tune in, get a chance to laugh a little bit and lift some spirits. And hopefully we can do that again next week. So tune in next week for another episode of the Coach's Box. We will see you guys all then. Have a good one. Episode of the Coach's Box, Call It Like We See It podcast is brought to you by Off the Rails Media. Life's more fun when you're